Shouts out to everybody. HHN special report and the Fuck the Government podcast is in full effect. You know, we got to do more Fuck the Government podcast. So, like, we're going to do another Fuck the Government podcast. We got a lot of HHNs. We can still cover an HHN later, but we know we got to do another Fuck the Government podcast. This going to be the second one. Second one of the new year. This episode 54. You know what I'm saying? Let's try to get to 60 of them. Let's try to get to 60 of them before the summer. Let's try to get to 60 before the summer. And what's crazy is I'm doing Fuck the Government podcast is once every blue moon. It's supposed to be Detroit After Dark. You know what I'm saying, man? But let's get this popping, y'all. But you know how we gonna do it. This the Fuck the Government podcast. God, I wish I had a motherfucking guitar riff. But you already know what it is. Fuck the government.
Richie Mo.
Yeah. Murderers, liars, thieves, run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Tell me why they run the world. Murderers, liars, thieves, run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Lord, tell me why they run the world. Murderers, liars, thieves, run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Tell me why they run the world. Murderers, liars, thieves, run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Lord, tell me why they run the world. Tired of the praying, tired of the meditate, tired of you false prophets taken from the congregation, tired of United Nations, consular foreign relation, controlling my population. Propaganda been here for ages. Evil reptilians, calling black people simians. Bitch, I'm a native Indian. Cherokee with the businesses. I don't think you're feeling this. Middle finger up to your government. The president's a motherfucking puppet. Bitch, tell lies to the motherfucking public. Democrats, Republicans, Supreme Court, some dick. EPA, FDA, FCC on that sucker shit. Control the shit on TV. The radio is the same too. Everybody is fake, dude. They don't wanna hear the damn truth. That murderers, liars, thieves run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Tell me why they run the world. Murderers, liars, thieves run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Lord, tell me why they run the world. Murderers, liars, thieves run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Tell me why they run the world. Murderers, liars, thieves run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Lord, tell me why they run the world. Freedom is a state of mind. Take your time and redefine your peace of mind would be sublime, but it gotta be here, fuck afterlife. They keep us in fear every day and night. Cops killing brothers every day and night. So I gotta live every day and night. Watching my back with this green and white. CIA, NSA, watching us every day. Social media, internet, record every word you fucking say. We're categorized in a long list. Label us terrorists. Most of y'all ain't aware of this, so you gotta prepare for this. Government shut down. Who gon' get them bucks now? Same evil bloodlines. The Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, control the war on both sides. We gon' wake up and realize these are the end times. Let's destroy their enterprise. Murderers, liars, thieves run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Tell me why they run the world. Murderers, liars, thieves run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Lord, tell me why they run the world. Murderers, liars, thieves run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Tell me why they run the world. Murderers, liars, thieves run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Lord, tell me why they run the world.
Fuck the Government podcast, episode 54. Salute, comic. What up, though? Never seen an orangutang with the fro. I have. His name is Carrot Top. That nigga got buff on a nigga.
Look, I'm on my God status, bitch. Middle finger to the feds and the government. Prime ministers, yeah, y'all can get it too. Big tender fucking motherfuckers.
I knew you was gonna laugh at that.
And the best Illuminati bitches. Fucking rap gang, bitch, I'm staying in the kitchen. Listen, hope you niggas I can pay attention. The powers that be control how you fucking living. Fuck the shit. They don't got no comprehension. They'd rather be a fucking slave to the
Fuck the bullshit. Comic, this the second time they took away your wrench, bro. On some real shit. I think I remember asking him, like, Comic, did they take your wrench? Like, you know, and you, man, fuck that. Let me give you your motherfucking wrench back. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? YouTube do not want us connected. This is the second time they took away your wrench, Comic. And, you know I smoke heavy, but I know I didn't forget. Because I remember asking like 5 or 6 different people, yo, did they take away your wrench? Y'all said, yeah, but it's all good. I'm like, no, it ain't all good. I'm about to give y'all wrench back, nigga. Fuck YouTube. They wildin'. Well, let's get back to it. I'm like, wait a minute. Comic's supposed to have a fucking wrench. Why is he gray? He's supposed to be blue. What the fuck? They wildin'. We're gonna play that back. Hashtag fuck YouTube. Fuck the government. We got some dudes.
Look, I'm on my God status, bitch. Middle finger to the feds and the government. Prime ministers, yeah, y'all can get it too. Dictators toss the motherfuckers off the roof, Olay. And the best Illuminati
Carrots out of the same color.
Staying in the kitchen. Listen, hope you niggas I can pay attention. The powers that be control how you fucking living. Fuck the shit. They don't got no comprehension. They'd rather be a fucking slave to the opposition. You won't have a fucking home or a pot to piss it. You just a guinea pig with all this experimenting.
But so you know.
Sound so scientific.
See, that's what I used to see. I used to see your picture in a blue leather.
Lyrics turn into hieroglyphics when I spit it. Summon up with spirits. I shade, calling up my ancestors, killing all enemies for their transgressions, taking out facilities with some mad weapons. RPG, little dog, we ain't half-stepping, killing eugenics. Killing eugenics. Fuck you motherfucking government experiment bitches. They'll be killing eugenics. We killing eugenics. I'm not your motherfucking government experiment bitches. We killing eugenics. We killing eugenics. I'm not your motherfucking government experiment bitches. They'll be killing eugenics. We killing eugenics. I'm not your motherfucking government experiment. For the government, I'm here to change the game, rearrange the game, disappear like David Blaine. I hate your lames. Come through the razor blades. To the government, ain't getting sprayed with K's. I sprayed for days. Going to war, machete for swords. Kicking the door, get on the floor. This nigga really drilling, fulfilling, killing these evil villains. Throw them off of a building. Now I'm the villain. Give me the billions. These bitches is dark witches and warlocks. Reptilians, Zeta Graves can get popped. I'm dominating the game, making the shit hot. I'm dominating the world, making the shit rock. Killing eugenics, killing eugenics. Fuck the motherfucking government experiment bitches. They'll be killing eugenics, they'll be killing eugenics. I'm not your motherfucking government experiment bitches. They'll be killing eugenics, killing eugenics. I'm not your motherfucking government experiment bitches. They'll be killing eugenics, killing eugenics. I'm not your motherfucking government experiment, bitch.
I'm bringing you the countdown to the end of days with all your classic rock and rap favorites. Okay, let the beat bang. Let the beat bang. Fuck the government. Let the beat bang. Bang.
Do what they say, son. All my life, do what they say, son. Do what they say. Put your hands on, son. Do what they say, son. Do what they say, son. Do what they say. Give it.
Get back. Blah! I'm brainwashed by rock and rap. Burst in. Don't burst in. 175 pounds from Detroit, Michigan. Your world heavyweight champion, the Hurricane.
Fuck the fans, gotta kill them quick. Tell me bitches, we talking shit. All the hoes put it on their place. They been fucking up all your states. Smash your girl, beat it on her case. She's so freaky, put it on tape. Anti-hero, don't dawn no cake. But the government sealed all they face. Large rounds,
salute eyes, my son.
Doing cops like JFK, not Jigsaw. I ain't playing no games, my chainsaw.
Fuck the government podcast.
Change, we changing those lanes. RPG, blow every damn thing. Everything gonna turn into flame. Revolutionary, I play no game. I'm the god of the storm and flame. Y'all better ask about hurricane. Ancient times, ancient rhyme. Hit and talk shit, but ain't shit fly. Y'all just down when I come to the door. Get into the face with the combo foe. Blood sucker blood, y'all about to get smoked in the motherfucker.
Pull the trigger. Fuck the government podcast. Episode 54.
Don't burst in.
The Empire.
Don't burst in. Pull the trigger.
Travelholics. Real trap shit.
Don't burst in. Don't burst in. Pull the trigger. Fuck around and get hurt. Fuck that. Fuck around and get burnt. What's that blood over my shirt? It's a damn thing I put in that dirt. Going around, putting in work. It's gonna be where the revolution gon' work. When the gun blast dead in front of your church. While I go back home smoking that hurt. Time to ride. Got another new mission on the side. 1979 will blow your mind. Buddy Parks is really gonna be on the fine. I am divine when I spit the rhyme. I am divine when I use the nine. I am divine without the spine. The elite is gonna die.
Let's go.
Trigger.
Fuck the government podcast. We say fuck the government all the time.
Gon' burst in.
You heard it first.
We gon' burst in.
Pull the trigger. Should have been a rock star. Fuck the government podcast. What is your reason why you say fuck the government?
I got plenty reasons.
Domain expansion.
They killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through the disease, and expect us not to fucking retaliate. This domain expansion.
Welcome to the abyss. Let's go.
The unstoppable one. I am the illest, no doubt. Sporadic, eternal fire. There is no putting me out. I'm sending fiery rain, destroying cities and towns. The government never changed, so I'm taking them out. The FBI is a bitch. The CIA is a bitch. The NSA is a bitch. I know you watching this shit. We fuck around and get hit. My rebels fully equipped to take the enemy down and ride out in their whip. Counting all of the chips. We about to go on the flights. World leaders get hit. Assassination delight. We fly out through the night like Batman in this bitch. Outlandish with kicks, punches, and damage and shit. I call my gun Michael Knight. That bitch come with a kit. AI robotic weapons. That bitch be talking this shit. Explosive hollows exist and turn your body to mist. The god of fire is here. Now welcome to the abyss.
Fuck the government. Fuck the government.
Welcome to the abyss.
Put your middle fingers in the sky and say fuck the government.
Welcome to the abyss.
You send the government to another dimension and destroy them.
Welcome to the abyss.
Torture them. Burn those fuckers alive. Fuck the government.
Welcome to the abyss. The immovable one. Welcome to my domain. Chopper fed into pieces. Throw away the remains. Rapid fire your chains. Hear you screaming in pain. My pride more than your flame. Disintegrate all you lanes. Your feds still never change. So I'm hunting you down. I know you got me surrounded. I'm still taking you out. I'm hacking shit with my phone. Turn out all of the lights. Popping cops as I go. I gotta do through the night. In the heat of the night. I keep the heat with the sight. You in your sleep as I snipe. While you sleep with your wife. I'm hopping from roof to roof. Ninja warrior shit. My RPG is equipped. Your helicopter got hit. I cause a solar eclipse and send a fiery storm. Exploding government buildings. Revolution reborn. I am the shit, just admit. This is that warrior mix. The god of fire is here. Welcome to the abyss.
God, I love my dark lyrics.
Welcome to the abyss.
When I reach that battlefield, the whole tone change.
Welcome to the abyss.
It feels good to be free.
Welcome to the abyss.
Tell them.
Welcome to the abyss.
Welcome to the dark side.
Welcome to the abyss.
remember Tales from the Dark Side. Good show.
Welcome to the abyss.
Tales from the Dark Side. Twilight Zone. Night Gallery. That was the shit. Now welcome to the abyss. Bars. It ain't over. Welcome to the abyss. Woo, man, I gotta keep that motherfucking dark side of the raps. But I gotta let it out. We gotta say fuck the government. Let's go.
Mastering the forces, chartering the courses, showing no remorse when I light you like some torches. Flames is enormous, burn universes. Cosmic entities had them run into some churches. Burst through the curtains, seeing looking nervous. I took a fair wife and ripped the soul from her cervix. Yeah, it's picture perfect, like a bad bitch with a Birkin. The job description is a surgeon. Rip big excursion, smoking weed while I'm sipping bourbon. Burning philosophies of Tyler Durden. What's the rule of Fight Club? Don't treat it like a nightclub. Tell my fucking secrets, you'll be out like a light bulb. Cold with the sniper. Randy Orton, bitch, I'm the viper. You better dodge, bitch, I'ma bite ya. Cosmic maneuvers, gotta use mantras and the mudras. The bad bitch can use the Kama Sutra. Baby, I salute ya. Put your mouth on it like a hookah. She 5'6" and got some bazookas. Fly up to Cuba. I train to be a mercenary shooter. And come back and label me a ruler. I need me a suitor. A tall Russian chick that's a cougar. Assassin bitch that carry a Ruger. Hand me the vodka. I think she said her name was Natasha. I had to scratch her name off the roster. Smoking like a Rasta. Shot him dead while he eating pasta. They found out the goon was a mobster. But I'm the monster. Decapitate you all with an Oscar. The gruesome scene to rearrange your posture. Gas him up the opera. But I got away in the chopper. Before I left his brains on the locker. Knocked out the copper. Revolutionary spitting proper. We kicking heads off like a soccer.
Bitch scorching. Woo! Whoa, wake and bake. You already know what it is. I'm about to do this shit. It's a Fuck the Government podcast. Episode 54, I think. I think it's episode 54. Yeah, it's episode 54. Time to finish breaking this darkness.
Gotta bring the darkness, dragon fucking carcass to the dark realm, the land of the heartless. Going on office, taking down targets. Close be the name, spitting flames from the darkness. Gotta bring the darkness, dragon fucking carcass to the dark realm, the land of the heartless. Going on office, taking down targets. Close be the name, spitting flames from the darkness. I'ma shine, fuck doing time for cyber crimes. Got a 9, bitch custom made and modified. Out of time, shoot a cop because he's out of line. I don't gotta shoot up a school, this ain't no Columbine. Unalive, every government official alive. And your prime minister sinister, target identified. RPG hit you and your body is unidentified. Crimes against humanity, profiting off our genocide. In surprise of the kidnapping and trafficking. Lyrically damaging, stop a pope at the Vatican. Stopping your abdomen, I'm imagining people panic and pull out the cannon, and if you stand there, you're gonna vanish. I'm a monster, hit you with the launcher. Fire body parts, hit you there, we gon' conquer. Now we gonna stomp ya, yeah, we gonna bonkers. Middle finger up, hell yeah, we gonna taunt ya. Gotta bring the darkness, drag they fucking carcass to the dark realm, it's the land of the heartless. Going on office, kicking out targets. Don't be the name, spitting flames from the darkness. Gotta bring the darkness, drag they fucking carcass to the dark realm, it's the land of the heartless. Going on office, taking out targets. Don't be the name, spitting flames from the darkness. Coming out the darkness, reappearing, get your ass disappearing. Teleporting on the ceiling for your ass. All I'm building fucking filters. I'm a menace, shoot you while you playing tennis. Burning down your business, I'm the godfather. Stupid bitches, 26s on the truck. Pulling up and lock you up. Take your body parts and stuff it in the aqueduct. Batter up, going to the plate, knocking heads off. Put your fans on, kill them all with a head saw. Dead wrong, I don't give a fuck about a fair bitch. shoot a dead quick while you eating on a breadstick. Head kick, break your necks better than the fucking rest. Rip the hard out your chest, leave you in a bloody mess. Better show some respect, better change your intellect. Revolutionary lyrics shutting down the internet. In effect, 2030 nigga go get a check. United Nations said I've been a threat. Gotta bring the darkness, got they fucking carcass to the dark realm. It's the land of the heartless, going on office, taking out targets. Don't be the name, spitting flames from the darkness. Gotta bring the darkness, got they fucking carcass to the dark realm. It's the land of the heartless, going on office, taking out targets. Don't be the name, spitting flames from the darkness. Close nigga, I disappear in the smoke, nigga, cold killer. 4-5 for take it down, nigga, cloak, nigga. I disappear and I float, nigga, pull triggers. Do good and I gotta smoke, nigga, cold nigga. I disappear in the smoke, nigga, cold killer. 4-5 for take it down, nigga, cloak, nigga. I disappear and I float, nigga, pull triggers. Do good and I gotta smoke, nigga, darkness. Got they fucking carcass to the dark realm, it's the land of the heartless. Going on offense, taking out targets. Go be the name, spitting flames from the darkness. Gotta bring the darkness, got they fucking carcass to the dark realm, it's the land of the heartless. Going on offense, taking out targets. Go be the name, spitting flames from the darkness.
Woo. Now that the dark side is out roaming around, it's time to chill.
Now I gotta kill every throw him in the river. They probably kill a nigga so get to live in the real. Get it, they kill a bitty killer. I gotta kill them all up in the mall. Let me go. I fuck a ball, got a ball, cause they get off. Then they revolve into a charge off. Face of a nigga, I run a wall with a small song. Look at the spirit, you better get rid if you don't wanna fear it. Motherfucker, I got lyrics, bitches. Lyrical, I'm the pinnacle, the winner for free. But then I go, I'ma punch him like a visible. Fucking you will, think of what's up. But take a double cut, do what you need to make it hot like double dutch. I got the phone to put a category limitless. Like Resident Evil, motherfucker, this story nemesis. Sliding these sentences to a new book of Genesis. Government tripping, I gotta kill him for the innocent. Breathe.
Put the dark side away.
Breathe.
We true killers.
Take the shot. Take the shot. Bow. Bitch. Breathe.
Grab your snipers, grab your AKs, grab your ARs, grab your 4-4s, your 4-5s, your Take 9s and blacks.
Bow. Take the shot. Let's go.
I am the killer that's bringing the thrill and I'm bringing the killers to pull the trigger, but quicker you better run. When if a cover nigga get done, look what I become. I'm a man in front of the gun. I'm an interdimensional mercenary and it's scary. They kill the fairies in front of the emissary and send them to the cemetery where you get buried. I heard you like Vinny Jerry's. I'm allergic to them. I gotta carry your gun, you gotta fall, but you gotta run. When I catch your mama, cut out the tongue, throw a bunch in the sun to burn alive while you catching the ones. And then I gotta blow up the sun, supernova shit. Told you bitch, gotta come and fold you quick, spit fast, so cold, but dead, so with me. The revolutionary flow was sick, but now I gotta roll with this. I told you bitch.
Breathe. Breathe. Breathe.
Salute.
Take the shot. Take the shot. Take the shot. Breathe. Breathe.
Be true killers.
Take the shot. Take the shot. Take the shot. Breathe.
Take a deep breath.
Take the shot. Breathe. Then take the shot. Take the shot. Take the shot. Breathe. Take the shot.
Salute Steve Osborne. Salute Geek. What up, though?
Take the shot. 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 Breathe.
We true killers. You already know. We're gonna get off into one more song, and then we're gonna get off into this Fuck the Government podcast, and then we're gonna get up out of here. I want to get this early morning out the way. Let's play one more. This is my new shit. As a matter of fact, I gotta play my other new song. But I gotta go to the other phone. God damn, why didn't send it over here? Fuck it, we'll do that later. Fuck it, we'll just play this one. So they both new, they both back-to-back new, so let's get it. God of Storms.
Hurricane 3
Fuck the Government Podcast, episode 54. Shouts out to everyone. This is the Eggs and Grits Mix. Wake your bitch ass up. Time to smoke one. Pull up some. Grab your freedom tools and go blast the government. This the Fuck the Government Podcast. The God of Storms has spoken, bitch.
Why not in this bitch? All you haters ain't shit. Dealing with fast lyrics, slow lyrics. These bullets don't miss, but don't worry about vibes. I worry about rhymes, so I gotta go round and tone it down. I think I'm losing my mind. So I'm about to go ham. Say motherfucker 1,000 times. When I said it with 1,000 eyes, been prophesized. That never organize a revolution, never ride for life. 5 eyes, no homicide. Baby, give a bit of fish, you're gonna motherfucker die to die. Y'all think I'm out of mind, but I'm the God of storms. I do this shit all the time. God of storms. Bow down to the 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 God of storms. Bow down to the 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 God of storms. Bow down to the storms. Bow down to the.
Shouts out to the Dark Choir.
All praise to the God of storms. Bow down to the. Bow down to the
God of Storms.
Bow down to the. Bow down to the God of storm, tell the devastating. Tell it go fast to whip up the brakes. Going at a pace you would never trace. Here come the impact you would never brace. Better vacate from the pace, okay? The bay got my AK, but it's straight today. Revolutionary lyrics that pave the way. From a river stuff through best spray your face. Deep today, replicate. They gotta kill the government to manipulate. I'm pulling up like hidden blade. Walking up on that fed, this dog get a slip today. Little revolutionary today, but niggas is scared. Grab the gun, I'm getting prepared. All you haters, you better be real. Get prepared to the storm right here. God of storms, bow down to the, bow down to the, bow down to the, bow down to the God of storms, bow down to the, bow down to the, bow down to the, bow down to the God of storms, bow down to the, bow down to the, bow down to the, all praise to the God of storms, bow down to the, bow down to the, bow down to the. Bow down to the time I need to start with the frankincense. We giving this bitch with no frankincense. Revolutionary that the day commits. We going all out before the day is spent. They got many drones as I pay for clips. They watching everything on some major shit. They poison water, poison food, chemtrails in the air, they spraying shit. CDC, they making shit. Black Rock Pelletier, they taking shit. Tell us in the people bitches to the gate abyss. I'm the great hurricane, take a state to miss. Tell to rise up and raise the fist. Who bullet with me, let's take a trip. Shooting at the government and make it flip. Bitch, trying to fill the world with amazing hits. God of storms, bow down to the, bow down to the, bow down to the, bow down to the God of storms, bow down to the, bow down to the, bow down to the, bow down to the God of storms, bow down to the, bow down to the, bow down to the, all praise to the God of storms, bow down to the,
You need the wizard healer in the group. Hell yeah.
bow down to the. Bow down to the God of storms. Bow down to the. Bow down to the. Bow down to the. All praise to the God of storms.
I'm the berserker.
Bow down to the. Bow down to the. Bow down to the God of storms. Bow down to the. Bow down to the. Bow down to the. All praise to the God of storms. Bow down to the. Bow down to the. Bow down to the. Bow down to the God of storms.
Welcome to the Fuck the Government Podcast, episode 54. It's time to get started.
The Empire, not for the weak-hearted.
Trapaholics. Real trap shit.
Gangsta Grills. Who remember them mixtapes? Those mixtapes was all over the goddamn place. Empire mixtapes, not for the weak-hearted. Gangsta Grills. DJ Clue. Yo, fuck Master Flex. DJ motherfucking Rail. DJ Drama. I'm a soul. I said better really. This shit was wild. Man, we hear that shit all through our hoods. But shouts out to everybody, man. I know y'all remember that shit. I know I'm not the only one that remember that shit. It all started with the Gangsta Grills. And then Fuck Master Flex, DJ Clue, and Empire mixtapes. The Trapaholics. How many fucking Wilt Chamberlain albums Gucci Mane had? How many droughts Lil Wayne had? Drought 3 was my shit. I fucks with the Drought 3. And I fucks with the Dedication 2 and 4. When it comes to Wayne, Gucci Mane had, I fucks with the Birdprint 3 and the Wilt Chamberlain series. I forgot what mixtape Lil Wayne had, Smoking on the la 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 la. That's my shit. I was like, what, man? Y'all niggas clowning on this shit. The mixtape game was crazy back in the day. You have to be the healer. If I want to egg, if I went into egg, it'll be the other way to level. We need that in a fucking role-playing game. You know we got to boost up the stats to fight all the secret bosses. We need the wizard at max motherfucking level. And go past the max level, go through the breakthrough level, you know. So by the time we get to the secret final boss, it'll be God himself, right? So like we all gotta be at peak max power. like real shit. I'm talking about, nigga, you gotta go all motherfucking out, man. Do all the side missions, get all the secret weapons, get all the secret wands and shit. Nigga, I used to motherfucking put like 200, 300 hours in RPG games. Nigga, I'm serious about this shit. Nigga, we taking down governments, kingdoms, and God himself. And summoning like other lesser gods to help fight with us. We are the shit. Every RPG needs a mage. We got the berserker, we got the thief, we got the mage, we got the warrior. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on what world we live in. Since we live in this world, wizards, warlocks, mages. That's what we got here. Alchemists, sorcerers. Just max out all those levels here. And then in the astral realm, we already have full power. Look, we are infinite consciousness, infinite awareness. We got all the powers of the universe. All we gotta do is just tap into it. If they say we use only less than 10% of brain function, we need to really truly unlock our brain function also. Like that's what I'm working on. I make sure I try to do some meditation, get some brain games in. Play a couple rounds of chess, which is my favorite fucking game in the world. It's better than video games to me. Chess is the shit. I don't see pieces. I see motherfucking bloody fucking war. Chess is the shit. Most of our brain function is subconscious. Yeah. And we need to tap into our subconscious. And sometimes we need to control our subconscious too, because sometimes we have these outbursts and we don't know where it came from. Damn, how the fuck that happened? Because your subconscious got pissed. And he said, nigga, say something. Stop being a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Hidden potential unlocked. You know what I'm saying? But like most people so caught up in what's going on and distractions, they're not thinking about using their brain. So like at the end of the day, like I said, when the shit goes to shit, us, each and everybody in this chat and all of those that, that say fuck the government, we are the new priesthood. Because at the end of the day, it ain't like we see the future and calling out this bullshit that they're doing. No, we see patterns. This is a fucking pattern that they're doing. And if these motherfuckers are into the esoteric and into the magic, we might as well get in it too, because they using this motherfucking shit against us. So it's only right for us to not fight fire with fire, but fight fire with magma. So I say learn everything, learn it all. And not only that, learn meditation and learn your balance, like learn a couple martial arts, learn a couple other languages to help unlock some brain function. You know what I'm saying? But like, it got to be up to the individual. It got to be up to the individual. You know. Salute Branches. What up? Most of our good and bad stuff dwell in our subconscious. Hell yeah. You already right. For sure. Yep. The color breathing method is the Boston healing and skills development. Yep. You already know. Very important. And our posture, our mantras, mudras, visualization, affirmations. Most definitely. I highly agree. I know, despite me being a, a radical motherfucker on this channel, I'm still rational. I'm radical but rational, and I'm trying to be a perfect balance. Like as being a minister of information, putting all this shit out, once I leave this, I will be on that battlefield, and I can't fucking wait. So put out all the shit I can. And I advise everybody to grab all my content, archive it, make an MP3, just in case they get rid of me. And y'all just throw my message out, spread my message. That's the whole purpose of this. You know what I'm saying? They are trying to shut all of us down, try to crack down on freedom of speech and freedom of expression so we don't fucking gather like we gathering now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to come together, put our mind, money, and resources together and make our own community and start our army. And then we start toppling motherfucking governments and dictatorships and parliaments. Give the shit back to the people. We don't have to wake up and struggle and suffer. We don't have to go through this. We are allowing evil to run this fucking planet. And I say, no more. Or enough is enough. Or I say, I will now walk quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're going to live on. We're going to survive. Today, it's our Revolutionary Independence Day. Yeah. And to all my soldiers that roll in my rank, I only got one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits. You disobey me, I'll kill you myself. Do y'all fucking get me? Yes, we fucking get you, sir. Welcome to the revolution. Hurricanes revolution. Welcome to the Roughnecks. Hurricane Roughnecks. Which speech y'all want? I'll go with the Braveheart. They may take our life, but never take our freedom. Which way you want? I'm doing it all. I'm gonna go to the machine offering healing strategies. Infinite consciousness, infinite awareness, driving the vehicle known as the human body. You already know. Shouts out. And much love to my guy that's bound to my UK correspondent. When I do my HHN later, she'll be for my UK all day. I got to represent because we're going to be talking about what's going on in the UK. So I got to shout her out. That's my correspondent. And my first lady of the Hurricane and Night Trappist Church. But right now, it's a Fuck the Government podcast. I'm on my dark mode right now. It's kind of early. Yep. Live life on high score mode. More stronger resource for friends. Speaking of video games. You already know what it is. I need to get back to my game, and I got to finish playing Far Cry 5. Far Cry 5 is a shit. Far Cry 5 is wild. Motherfuckers are everywhere. They in the sky. They on the road. I'm dodging bullets. It's like, oh, shit. Fucking with a corn leader. They some motherfucking corn leaders. What I know about Robot Chicken and that Beastmaster skit. That was fucking hilarious. But we about to get off into it, y'all. Shouts out to Keith. You know what I'm saying, dog? In this crazy role-playing game we call life, you are the wizard. For sure. Master wizard. Grandmaster wizard. Fuck it. We breaking through all of our potential and reaching the mastered ultra instinct on these motherfuckers in this realm. For real. Keep your vibrations up. Keep your spirits up. Keep your gun up. Keep your head up. And if you're out there working and hustling, keep that bread up. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to everybody. This is the Fuck the Government podcast where we say fuck the government for multiple reasons. My main 4 reasons is they killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through disease. Fluoride in the water, look it up. GMOs in the food, look it up. Chemtrails in the air, look up what poison they spraying on our ass, look it up. And the CDC is making diseases on some Resident Evil shit. Those are the main 4 reasons. And those 4 reasons right there should piss everybody the fuck off. Real shit. So those are my 4 reasons. Y'all let me know why it's fuck the government in the comments. Or just say fuck the government in the comments. But we're about to get off it to the first piece of news. Is this it? It gotta be. Oh, let's get what went on in my city out the way, because this is the little quick news. What's going on in my city? A man was in prison for like 25 years for no reason. And got his lawsuit, and now they're trying to say you owe us $1 million. I find that to be some bullshit, but we need to talk about this. You know, just briefly before we get off into the big shit.
A man who spent a quarter century behind bars for a murder he was wrongfully convicted of has now been ordered to repay more than $1 million to the state. It is part of a Court of Appeals decision after a separate lawsuit paid him more than $7 million. This is a story I have been following for years. Back in 2017, our cameras were rolling as Desmond Ricks learned he would be released from prison. And today I talked with his former attorney and a state lawmaker in response to this latest move by judges. For roughly 25 years, Desmond Ricks was an inmate in state prison where he always maintained his innocence for the crime of murder. And then in 2017, a judge ordering his release, finding he had been wrongfully convicted. Ricks was among those who received $50,000 a year for every year of incarceration under the state's Wrongful Imprisonment Compensation Act, also known as WICA. For Ricks, it amounted to $1.25 million from the state.
Desmond Ricks endured the worst kind of harm and suffering you can imagine.
One of his attorneys at the time was Wolf Mueller.
25 years in a cage for a crime he did not commit. The compensation under the state, which was $1.25 million, doesn't come close to the harm that he suffered.
Ricks then won over $7.5 million in a lawsuit against the city of Detroit that accused the detectives on his case of corruption. That's when the state wanted him to repay their $1.25 million to the WICA fund. The law requires that payback is done if a third party issues compensation. In the case of Ricks, it was the city of Detroit. Ricks sued to keep the WICA money, but the state court said he could not keep it.
This was a bipartisan bill.
State Senator Joe Bellino from Monroe says the matter is more involved than simply paying out WICA funds to those wrongfully convicted and moving on. To be specific, after the state's fund ran low years ago, he says it's been even more critical to get money returned in the event Ricks and others also wrongfully convicted file suits against municipalities and police agencies and win.
There's no way in the world I would vote to let someone get that money and then get 7.5 million or whatever this person got in a law settlement. The state is not a huge bucket where people should be able to double dip every time there's a mistake made.
In this case, Rick's lawsuit was against the city of Detroit and 2 officers and accused them of falsifying evidence involving bullets back in '92. With dozens of similar cases, Mueller says it's time for WICA rules to be amended to allow former inmates to keep that money and any else they receive in a lawsuit.
No amount of money can make up for the harm of a quarter century and your entire adult life lost.
Right.
So to say that the state paid you $50,000 per year, that's peanuts compared to the harm.
Also, Ricks previously pointed out that he not only lost years of his life, but the chance to watch his 2 daughters grow up. At this point, efforts to amend the law have not succeeded, but they remain underway. I also reached out to another attorney for Ricks for an interview, and I'm still awaiting a response.
Hell yeah. Y'all gonna be waiting for that response. But yeah, not all the money in the world could motherfucking change the fact that this motherfucker spent 25 years in jail. 25 years in prison, and then pop up to the nigga out of nowhere, be like, bitch, you owe us $1 million. Like, nigga, y'all fucked up and ruined my life. I couldn't see my daughters get fucking grow up. I won my lawsuit and now y'all motherfucking asking for some money back, bitch. Suck my beep, 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 beep. it'll be cuss words all over this bitch. I understand, like we one of the poorest cities in the country, but god damn, y'all locked the nigga up for no reason. He won his lawsuit. Y'all asking for some goddamn money. I'm like, nigga, y'all fucked up. Like trying to make them feel foolish and ever increasing ways. Yep, fight the powers that be. That shit wild. That shit is fucking wild. Where is was it this one? It had to be.
This country better. And so we covered the AmFest that TPUSA, Charlie Kirk's organization, had their AmFest. It was more like a wrestling show because Erica Kirk put it together instead of Charlie. But Tucker gave a speech there. We've already covered parts of it where he called out Ben Shapiro, but there were some much better parts to that speech. It was a great speech. And here he is trying to bring people together. Sounding a little like Jimmy Dore, trying to bring people together. Let's watch.
Most people agree with that. Most Americans have more in common with each other than they disagree on. And almost everybody
Who says that? Who do you know who says that?
agrees on that. And almost everybody is willing to tolerate a good faith argument about how to get there. Except a few. And they're the ones running around calling everyone an anti-Semite. Everyone else is like, yeah, of course, that should be the debate. And they'll vote for you. They want that because they know they haven't had that. That's the fact. And what you're watching now, attacking millions of Americans because they're Muslims, it's disgusting. And I'm a Christian. I'm not a Muslim. I know there's a lot of efforts to claim I'm a secret jihadi. I'm not. You should not attack people on those grounds. And you're seeing it from Republicans. What the hell are you doing? What you're doing is trying to divide the country. And I've lived through 50 years of this crap. All these fake race wars that they're always promoting. Oh, go hate each other while we loot the treasury. That's exactly what's going on. And most people are totally sick of that. So yes, there is a possibility for a huge coalition of decent people once they free their minds from the traps set for them by others and realize, wait a second, we all want to make this country better. And the 15% or 30% who don't, okay. Good luck in Maryland or wherever you wind up. But the rest of us would like to fix it.
Now, I've been saying for a while that when the banks crashed our economy after deregulating themselves, they crashed our economy in 2008, and the bankers didn't miss their bonus checks, but Barack Obama did kick 5.1 million families out of their homes.
So that's when the Occupy Wall Street started and the Tea Party started. And they were both organizing around hatred for Wall Street and the billionaire class who were screwing everybody. So what did the establishment do? They figured out we got to divide these people. We can't let them come together. And that's when identity politics really took off. And you want to identify by your skin color instead of the content of your character, which is the opposite of what Martin Luther King said. You want to identify by your sexuality. You want to identify with your ethnicity, every other thing except as an American with shared interests with each other. And so that's when they started to plant stories about white nationalists, and everything was racist and everything was sexist. And you got to worry about the Nazi next door. You remember all this, right? Well, I'm not making this up. This has been studied academically. And they've showed that the increase in the corporate media of all those terms of pushing racism and dividing the country exploded after Occupy Wall Street. And so that's them finding a way to divide us and conquer us so we don't come together around shared interests. And thank God for Tucker bringing this message to the Turning Point people. Now, you notice they're not cheering because this is not the room for that speech. Here is Blakely. I love Blakely. She says, I want to reserve a special holiday FU to every liberal and Democrat for letting Tucker Carlson be the one to call out Islamophobia. Good for you, Blakely. Good for you. Here is Jay Jones was the moderate, says you hate Democrats more than Republicans. Everybody knows this already. So that's exactly what they do. They did the same thing to me. When I was calling out the Democrats, people call, oh, you hate that, you love Republicans, you're a Republican, you're a Trumper, that's the game they play. And she said, and if you say something that the government do that somebody don't see, you're a conspiracy theorist. But I'm like, I'm showing you the video what Bill Gates actually fucking said about depopulating the fucking planet. Oh, you're a conspiracy theorist. But this motherfucker that said he's going to depopulate the planet is right here in your face. You can just pull out your phone and be able to look up Bill Gates saying depopulating the planet. And he's going to go off into a fucking speech where he say depopulating the planet in so many other words. I just covered some shit yesterday about this fucking same topic about Bill Gates on the HHN. I think on the HHN. Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not after you. Right. And plus, there's another saying. It's on that same type of comment, but like it's another saying though. I saw like a fucking Facebook meme or some shit. It was like it's like something like it's like you may ignore the government, but they still no. It says something about like you may not be worried about the government or thinking about the government, but the government thinking about you or some shit like that. It was something like that, but it's something on the same lines though. But yeah, this shit is wild. This is a great wake and bake right now. For sure, for sure. Shouts out to everybody. I know everybody's in a different time zone. It's 7:31 in Detroit. 12:31 in the UK. You already know. 4:31 in California, love. 6:31 in Chi-Town. And shouts out to everybody in their respective time zones. And I think it's 1:31 in the Netherlands. Shouts out to everybody.
She says, this is probably why the party is ignoring you, meaning the Democrats. She goes, checks out. His handle is @LiberalBoomer. Okay, so super checks out. Here's what some people, why does Tucker parrot Justin Trudeau from 2016? This is now conservatism. Diversity is our strength. Tucker, blackface Trudeau, Carlson. So that's how, so when Tucker says something unbelievably reasonable, that's the pushback he gets. I'm just letting you know, this is the pushback.
Okay. So you have a low credit score and you want to
this is the pushback.
I hate ads.
Yes. So then someone says, yes, because Muslims are being shot in the street across the world right during their holiday. Oh, wait. So he's referring to this false flag attack in in Australia. She says, the genocidal Israel regime doesn't need to wait for a holiday. They murder Muslims daily.
Damn.
So I'm just showing you this to let you know that Tucker's actually got the right message. The message is don't let them divide us. Don't let them hate us because of someone's religion. Let's come together around shared ideas. And this is what the people say. And they can't have that. They can't have that. That's the most dangerous thing to the oligarchy.
Because that's real shit. That's called Bacon's Rebellion Part 2. That's what I want. Give us a Bacon's Rebellion. Because at the end of the day, it's like the same fucking tactic. What's the Bacon's Rebellion? I covered it. The Bacon's Rebellion, I'm gonna just keep it simple. Po blacks, po whites, come together, take down the government. The government was like, oh shit. And this when they came up with the the divide black, white, made the fucking slave catchers and night watch and shit. It's it's a wild story. But it was a powerful one. We came together to take down this fucking government at one point in time. Just think about that. And I think there are some people that fucks with the Constitution and say we need to exercise one of these amendments that says, we could take down our government if they become tyrannical. So there are some Americans out there that, we can come together and take down this fucking government, and it could be based on that amendment. I'm saying let's all come together to take down the government based on what the fuck is going on in our lives. They're killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through the disease, and they're trying to control our freedom of speech and freedom of expression. They're locking people up for being off grid because they don't want to be part of society. They're fucking with the homeless, creating fucking camps for them. for free, cheap labor, and they already got jails and prisons for that. This is diabolical. We need to come together. And there are people out there that want to gather people. And shouts out to them. We got to put our mind, money, and resources together to do this. Some people want to gather people to chill. I want to gather people to kill. To drill. To drill. Allegedly. We all can come together for a common goal, common interest, real shit, no matter what color, creed, whatever. Motherfuckers can come together and take down evil. This is good versus evil. How the fuck these evil motherfuckers gonna come and ruin our lives and make laws against us retaliating? Fuck that. Enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? And if a revolution do start and I'm not involved, that bitch was manufactured by the fucking government. But if there's an organic revolution, I'm definitely involved. Because it's going to be take down the power structures, take down key figures in power, not just blowing up random shit. That blowing up random shit is fucking manufactured. That's breaking gun control and that's start martial law. But nigga, that's we know what to do in the revolution. They be like, you can't say this online. Fuck that. The government is telling you to their face. We about to spray the skies in April. We about to put up mirrors in space to motherfucker do some shit with the sun. Motherfuckers are trying to block the sun. China is creating an artificial sun. And everybody is talking about AI and fucking robots. Oh my fucking God. This is welcome to a new age of slavery, where we will enslave ourselves by saying yes to the tech. See, in the UK, they forcing digital ID. Over here, they're softly pushing it as a convenience, but it's happening at the same damn time. And I'm going to keep on letting people know it's called New World Order for a reason. Why is every part of the world going AI? Welcome to AI governance. Welcome to once the nuclear wars end, the corporate wars begin. Hanson Robotics, Tesla, Palantir, BlackRock, Black Bear, Blackstone. And then I'm keep on seeing fucking ads of get you an AI girlfriend now. And if it's not that, it's these videos on male enhancement pills. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, y'all really truly depopulating and sterilizing motherfuckers. China just came out with a robot that can get fucking pregnant. This bitch is fucking cooked. They're going to create the new cyber criminals. And guess who the new cyber criminal is going to be? It's going to be us. If they're taking away our freedom of speech and freedom of motherfucking expression, we're going to have to become hackers to protect our own fucking privacy. Like, it's fucking crazy out here. Build your system, build your resources. You must become, unshakable. Africa doing it. Those motherfuckers about to build their own. Not about to build. They building their own. They building their own shit that's running on water. They building their own type of motherfucking like internet or some shit. You know, that's gonna be faster than whatever the fuck we got. They building shit. They motherfucking really innovative right now. I'm still waiting on Akon. Akon talking about he had a motherfucking city in the works. I'm still waiting on that, Akon. You know what the fuck happened? They probably told Akon, bitch, you are a fucking rapper. What the fuck you doing trying to build a city? This the elite job, you motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm still waiting on that, Akon. You better get on it. Thing about it is, they don't have a billionaire backing them. That's the problem. We don't have a billionaire that fucks with him. If you had a billionaire that fucks with his music or fuck with what he do, he'll probably have that city by now. But he'll be getting bent over by the billionaire. Get locked up. Yep. But we need to, yes, you're right, build our own. But every time we do in this country, every time we do, they bomb us, flood us out, kill the innovator, or force him to work for the military. This is why I say we need to eradicate these evil motherfuckers. I'm not about to coexist with evil. I'm going to keep it plain and simple. I can't do that shit. They have been fucking us up for way too long, to the point where it looks like they're terraforming this fucking planet. So I'm like, Not only I do it for the people, I do it for the planet itself. Like, Jesus, if the planet is a live, living organism, if this bitch is Mother Gaia, then we're fucking her up. And if this bitch happens to open up, I welcome death. Because Earth is finally pissed and woke up and said, oh, hell no. You know what I'm saying? I welcome it. Thank you, Mother Gaia. It took you long enough. You know, but shit, at the end of the day, you're right. Build our own. You know, but like every time we do the self-sufficient shit, like hashtag those Black Wall Streets all over this bitch, got bombed and flooded out. But whenever we be innovative and make some shit on free energy and free motherfucking fuel source or whatever the fuck, they get fucking killed. And Francis Boyle, I just talked about him briefly. He was motherfucker going at Bill Gates and some other guy for crimes against humanity. This motherfucker got killed days before trial. So I'm like, man, this some bullshit. If they're taking out their so-called enemy, you know, like, which is a person that's trying to put them on trial for crimes against humanity, and you know, like, we know they should be on motherfucking trial for crimes against humanity, and the motherfucker get killed, that's no different than the motherfucking JFK incident when the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? You know, it was like a whole bunch of motherfucking niggas was getting clipped. 9/11, I'm gonna never forget this. Like, the motherfuckers have real footage of seeing no fucking planes. The niggas that had that footage was getting fucking killed. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, hell no. Welcome to the world's most dangerous game. And I'm ready to play. Viva la revolution. The only solution is revolution. Destroy your government now. Let's keep going.
The establishment is people, Americans, realizing that their neighbor is not their enemy, that their neighbor is suffering just like they are suffering, and that they can come together because they share a common enemy, and that common enemy is the oligarchy that is running this country and the Western world. I can't stand the fact that Tucker Carlson and Marjorie Taylor Greene are saying the things Democrats should be saying and are not. Mm-hmm. Democrats letting Tucker Carlson, of all people, be the one that stands against Islamophobia more than them is insane, man. Unserious country. The fact that Democrats are being outflanked by those from their right, like Tucker Carlson and Marjorie Taylor Greene, is the definition of political malpractice. Watching doesn't take much to embarrass the Democrats or the Republicans. Doesn't take much. That's why I've been able to do it so successfully for the last 10 years at the show. It's not hard. Ever since they cheated Bernie Sanders, which was half the Democratic Party, and then Bernie Sanders tucked his tail and extracted no concessions from the Democratic Party for his endorsement, ever since then I knew the fix was in. And that the Democrats were worthless. Worse, they're working against you.
Yep.
So watching the right stand up to Israel, refuse to be bullied by Zionists and the big accounts, go against their own politicians, even calling them out publicly, has been a humiliating watch for me this past year, honestly. I would have bet it would be the liberals. I feel like a clown. Hey, I couldn't stand Tucker for most of my life. Now he's one of the most honest people in the game. God is real and changes people for the better.
What?
It certainly seems like what's happened. Tucker's been on a real journey since he endorsed the Iraq war, and he's constantly apologized for that And it seems like he's constantly trying to make up for that. And I think he's doing a good job making up for it.
You know, I think also when I've watched Tucker, he talks about, like, I might have said something in the past and I may have believed it, but as the facts reveal themselves, I'm open to changing my opinion based on the facts. And one of the things I remember when you were on a show, Jimmy.
And that's how everybody's supposed to be. If we had some type of belief for some shit and we're open to mind enough to hear new information that will change our paradigm and be like, oh shit, I didn't know that. These are the real facts. I always thought it was this or that. You know what I'm saying? That's how we should be. But motherfuckers be like, oh no, you're a conspiracy theorist. I'm gonna believe what I believe. I ain't gonna look it up even though I see it in my face. But yeah, humanity is terraforming the planet. Yeah, no, yeah. Because I'm like, it's just too much shit going on. Y'all fucking up the shit. Geoengineering, cloud seeding. Come on now. Chemtrails in the air all over the place. I thought it was just America, but it's every fucking where. So I'm like, y'all bastards. Yeah, shut up your bitches. We're going to fuck up the planet and make an artificial sun. You know what? What if it's not reptilians or grays doing this and it's just motherfucking regular humans? We'll throw aliens up as a front to hide ourselves. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You're like, what if they're doing this because the illusion is cracking and they got to keep it up? Oh shit, the sky was flickering. We got to spray it some more. So this one night I saw the moon flicker. That's why I'm going with the theory that the moon is a fucking LED light. One night I saw a fucking, drones fly over my head every night, but like one night I caught a fucking drone and it was hovering over some bright light that popped up out of nowhere and it looked like it turned to a fucking star. I'm like, what in the frosted mini fuck? Then I tried to put the clip on YouTube and show y'all. They deleted my fucking video in real fucking time. In real fucking time. All I have is a small clip. But I feel that I shouldn't put that on YouTube because it ain't show the star popping up. Well, no, a fucking light popping up out of fucking nowhere. And it just turned into a fucking star. Then go on Reddit, find out that people across this country are seeing the same shit. So that shit was the second strike to enforce that we all might be living in a fucking, not a simulation, but the fucking Truman Show. I'm like, ugh. And this shit happened last October or some shit. Like October or December. Some shit like that. I gotta look at my timestamp. But oh my God, that shit fucked me up. But what if the mechanics of this planet is the literally mechanics? What if it's all spirit, machine, magic, alchemy, chaos? What if it's all of it? What if it's all of that shit? Why they want to fuck with our brains so much? Why they want to extract plasma and our energy? Like why they doing these experiments on us? You know what I'm saying? Like if they don't, it's wild. And if there is so-called aliens, why y'all gotta hide? Which lets me know y'all evil as fuck. I played a lot of role-playing games, a lot of species walking together, coexisting and joining guilds, working together, making money. Like making money. Like, why we all just can't live together? What's up? Why y'all hiding? You know, I gotta say something funny because we live in dark fucking times and we gotta make light of the goddamn situation and keep our spirits up, stay meditated up, and if everybody a Christian, stay prayed up, whoever, you know what I'm saying? We gotta, keep your head up. But at the same time, what's the saying? If you want peace, prepare for war. You already know what it is.
You talked about Julian Assange. And you were able to change his mind about Julian Assange.
He credited me with changing his mind. I'll take it. So here's another tweet.
Julian Assange was on an Illuminati card, and the card said, "And stay dead." That's some wild shit. That Illuminati card game was wild as fuck. You know they rated that motherfucker's nigga shit too. They was like, nigga, you too close to the truth with these goddamn cards, nigga. I forgot his name. Was it Peter Jackson? I think Peter Jackson or Steven Jackson or some shit like that. I know his last name was Jackson. Shamon. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, that Illuminati card game was wild, son. Was wild, son. Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, Obama was on that bitch. Trump is on the fucking card. I'm talking about like the motherfucking picture of Trump when he motherfucking got elected. Trump. Like, how the fuck you know about that nigga face in 95 and he looked at like somebody else in the 90s? How the fuck that nigga know Twin Towers blowing up? Like, what the fuck? Illuminati insider. No, nigga, he probably a 33rd degree Mason like the nigga that made The Simpsons. This ain't no predictions, man. This is I'm telling you what the fuck we about to do. So I'm gonna tell them what I'm about to do. Viva la revolution. The only solution is revolution. Destroy your government now. And in the words of Stokely Carmichael, aka Kwame Ture, extreme times calls for extreme solutions. You know what I'm saying? All day.
Under this video, it says, "You're not wrong. I was flabbergasted when I saw this clip. So much so that I had to retweet it and actually thank the ghoulish MFer for calling it out. Tucker's a hate monger. I can't stand him. I've hated him since the Crossfire days in the aughts. But when he's correct, he's correct. Well, he's also had a journey where he's changed as a person since you mean the last 25 years? Has he changed? Yes. Yes. That's why he got fired from Fox News.
Yep.
Because he's evolved and he's telling the truth about the neocons, the war machine.
They fired Glenn Beck ass too. I watched that nigga get fired in real time. It was like, fuck it. Like, catch me on the Blaze Network. Where I can say whatever the fuck I want. Shout out to my nigga Patton Stew. And that old girl Dana that can shoot motherfuckers. Yeah, that was her name. I think her name was Dana something. Or some shit like that. She was kind of hot. I think I followed her on Facebook because she used to go live on motherfucking Facebook and a whole bunch of other shit. But at the end of the day, like, I had to stop watching because at the end of the day, I was just trying to grab some news. But like, once motherfuckers start pandering to a certain side, I'm like, God damn, you follow the paradigm. Bars. Yeah, we are living inside of a dome, like those snowballs. The moon, sun, and stars and planets are all lights, luminaries, not physical objects. Yeah, this shit wild, dog. I saw that motherfucking moon flicker that night. I wasn't even high. I was on my way to the store to grab some blunts because I woke up in the middle of the night, like around 2, 3 in the morning. I was like, yep, time to smoke. I walked out, saw that shit. I was like, oh, I know I'm not tripping. I know I'm not tripping because it was a beautiful night. Clear skies. You see the moon and the stars and that bitch flicker. I'm like, I'm not high. I'm not high. I'm about to get high though. Say after seeing some shit like that. Let me hurry up to this goddamn motherfucking gas station real quick. Man, shout out to Steve Osborne. Shout out to everybody, man. Yo, that shit fucked me up. That was the first strike. And the second strike, I saw that goddamn light pop up and it turned to a star. And the drone just motherfucking flies off. And the motherfucking same drone been flying over my head, nigga, since 2015. I'm talking about it irritates me every fucking night. Every fucking night. That same motherfucking chopper drone sound. I hate that shit. And they got the motherfucking lights on it. I caught the bitch hovering over my fucking head. I'm like, why is this bitch hovering over my fucking head? You know, yeah, I'm like, you know what? Throw the middle finger up. That's what I did. Like, fuck y'all. Y'all follow with me. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm a revolutionary, but goddamn. But they're not watching me. They watching those skies to make sure the motherfucking stars get put up properly. Because once you go to Reddit and find out there's the same story that I got, it's a rap. It's a fucking rap. They doing this shit. This is the Truman Show. But I said it before, and I will say it again. I'm not trapped in here with you, evil motherfuckers. You're trapped in here with me. For real, for real. And I'm going to have a fucking time, because if I can't get out, you bitches definitely not going to make it out. Welcome to my domain expansion. But yeah, everybody go to this next one. Here we go.
Newborn babies could be given.
Yup. Shouts out to Vanta, my UK correspondent. We're over there in the UK now.
Newborn babies could be given digital ID in deeply sinister expansion of controversial Labour policy discussed in secret behind ministers. Now, if you didn't think that things had got bad enough, the UK government is essentially looking at backdooring digital ID in the UK. At the moment in the UK, millions of British citizens are against the usage of digital identification. So what the government is going to look at doing is introducing it for babies as they're born within the hospital system, essentially without consent from parents and in a way that the government can control. They're essentially planning every single person to be born in the UK to be entered into a digital database and having an identification assigned to them that they will carry for their whole lives. A very quick...
Right there. That shit right there. If the motherfucking people don't burn that bitch down after this, I don't know what situation is going to make it happen. Real shit. Real fucking shit. This is concerning. They talk about we're trying to protect the children. It seems like you're trying to catalog them in a database. There's some people suing YouTube and Google right now for this reason of putting children's data in your database. What the fuck you need children's data for if y'all claim you're about to protect them? Protect them from what? This is some bullshit. I say protect them from the evil politicians and the elites that be trafficking these children. Now y'all talk about newborns. Now that's making me go to the reptilian side. Like y'all trying to motherfucking get that adrenochrome. I don't want to go that route, but goddamn, I'll go that route. But we're not going to go that route. At least not now. But what the fuck you need children for? What the fuck you need their data for? On some real shit. Why the motherfuckers got to get injected as soon as they come out the womb anyway? This is why I say shouts out to the ladies that do the natural birth shit in the bathtub with the midwife. Fuck the government and the pharmaceutical and the hospitals. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Natural birth. Wham. I'm stupid, man. Don't play with no mind. I'm high as hell. Early in the morning high. Wake and bake. It's 7:59. 8 o'clock. Might as well say it's 8 o'clock right now. 1 o'clock in the UK. Shouts out to Vanta, the UK correspondent. Shouts out to everybody y'all time zones. But yep, they about to do this digital ID shit.
But if you want to protect your online privacy, make sure that you're using a VPN. And down below, you'll find a link to Private Internet Access, who is a VPN that I've partnered with since I started this channel. They don't keep any logs, they respect your online privacy, and by using a VPN, you can change your device's location to any country. In fact, if digital ID comes into effect, you can probably confuse the ID a little bit. With my link down below, you can get 4 months free, 86% off, and it is the best way to see. Ministers have privately raised the prospect of issuing the new technology to children at birth, along with the Red Book of Health Records given to new parents. The idea has been discussed in secret meetings held recently by the Cabinet Office Minister, John Simons. He has told civil liberty groups that other countries already issue lifelong digital identities to babies. Estonia, whose own scheme is seen by Labour figures as a blueprint, creates a unique number for each infant when their birth is registered. Later on, it gives them access to public services. Now, talking about Estonia, obviously Estonia had nearly all of their digital identifications leaked when they were hacked. And when the Labour government or any of the MPs have been asked about this, and I'm sure many of you in the comments that have emailed your MPs will be able to.
They were fucking hacked. This is the shit I'm talking about. Why are the fuck are y'all going AI digital and putting these systems in it, and and they tell you it's gonna be threatened to be hacked? You are, oh my God, you're giving away the people's fucking lives for the wrong people to get a hold of it and sell the fucking data to whoever the fuck for whatever fucking reason. And it's all diabolical. Oh my God. I got to speak to the hackers real quick. There's black top hackers and there's white top hackers. Look, I understand y'all got to survive and do y'all thing. But we need to take down this fucking government. So let's set aside our differences and come together. Because real shit, nigga, hackers don't give a fuck. They're just as ruthless as a politician and a fucking terrorist organization, if they wanted to be. And there's a lot of networks out there, but shit, I gotta reach out. I got a couple hacker friends. One of them is in fucking prison, and the other one just on some low level shit. I ain't know he was doing that shit though. Like, damn, nigga, damn. Couldn't even loan me 100 though, motherfucker. But I was gonna learn from dude. But my other hacker buddy, allegedly, you know, it's like low level shit, like, you know, like hacking motherfucking games and shit on your phones and shit, you know, to get extra diamonds and coins to motherfucker, you know, like pay to win, but you ain't paying to win. We motherfucking just said fuck that shit. But yeah, like that's not useful in the revolution. That's not useful in the revolution. Oh shit, I just hacked your Candy Crush. You don't gotta pay no money for all your diamonds, whatever the fuck you made. You know what I'm saying? You know, whatever the fuck the shit is to get all whatever. That's not worthy in the revolution. That's super low level hacking. So if you guys watch the roast, if you guys watch roast me with Boo Capone, roasted Brit with Baby Cry. I'm gonna check that out. It's called Roast Me, Boo Capone. Hold on, let me write that down. Say, watch Roast Me. Hell yeah. Because laughter is the best medicine. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? Because after that, I might watch the Comedy Central roast of Patrice O'Neal. That shit was, I mean, not the Comedy Central roast, it was the underground roast, you know. That shit couldn't be live. That was some real underground roasting right there. Said Boo Capone. Maybe 2017. Salute Archangel, what's good? Been watch ass since about 2016. Shit's hilarious. Yeah. Salute Archangel in the building. He said, damn, just real good. Yo, real shit. Like, this is an impromptu fuck the government episode. Shit, like I felt I should motherfucking do it. I was like, you know what? Let me wake up and do this shit. And plus I still kind of had these videos. I was like, you know what? Let me do this shit and talk about the government with these shits. But yeah, motherfucking right now we in the UK. The UK is talking about giving babies the digital ID as soon as they come out the womb and shit. They wildin'. But salute Archangel. Smite these motherfucking governments from existence. Almighty smite, like blam.
Laugh about this with me. They copy and paste a segment from the online petition that took place against digital identification. They copy a segment of their response about how good Estonia's digital ID system is and just send it to people. So when people ask about what the UK stance is on all of the Estonian digital identification documents being leaked, they just go on to say how good the ID system is. They don't respond. They don't respond to that. Mr. Simons also suggested that the digital ID could be
They don't respond to it. They just copied and pasted some shit. It was like, nigga, fuck what y'all talking about. Estonia love it. Yo, just keep sending that shit out. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. That's what I pay you for. Copy and paste, motherfucker. We ain't answering shit. We gonna push this digital ID. We got to get to that 2030 agenda. They will own nothing and be happy. Nigga, we gonna burn this bitch down before 2030. You know what? I'm gonna write that down. It's gonna be a t-shirt. Burn it down before 2030. That's the shirt. Burn it down before 2030. Yup. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yup. And don't write the whole word before. Put a B and a 4 and then put 2030. I want them to understand my numerology. 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 3 is 9. And what is 9? Destruction. Bitch. Let's go. Let's go. Burn it down before 2030. That's my shirt. My second shirt name was Hurricane Was Right. Just like Magneto was right, it's Hurricane Was Right, but it's me with a Magneto helmet on. That's a good shirt too. I got some plans in the works, y'all. I just got to get my money right. And a goddamn laptop. Low-key, I was cracking up last night. I got to catch the fucking playback. Got to catch the fucking playback. God damn, man. I think I was working on some music. And shit. That's crazy. One of my aliens used to be Magneto. Man, Magneto is the guy. That's my favorite X-Men character. Real shit. Because Magneto was right. You gotta look at the perspective of this. And I knew it then as a child, watching the show and understanding what was going on. I woke up at the age of 5, so like it was like for some reason, that burst of awareness and wisdom. It was like, oh man, you've been here before. I'm like, yo, dog, at the age of 5, I got hit with a bright light. I don't know what the fuck that was, but it had me stunned in that living room. But like, it was just awareness, as I go back and I think about what I felt. I didn't know what I felt, but when I got older, I understood that's a burst of awareness and wisdom, because everything around me was fucked, and I needed to be in my right mind to sustain my sanity, I guess. I don't know what the fuck, but I know everything around me was fucked up. And I said, I'm going to avoid all the shit that I see. I'm going to do the opposite of everything I fucking see. Everything I see, I'm not about But yeah, but putting everything in perspective on why I chose Magneto. Magneto was clear. You roll with me and you fight in my army. You're free here. Do whatever the fuck you want. You go out there in the world, don't provoke shit. But if they fuck with you, kill them. Now, if I need you for my war, you better fight because I'm protecting y'all. And plus, y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want. Just if y'all go to the city, just shit, nigga, like, don't provoke shit, but if they fuck with you, ice they ass. I fucks with that. With Professor Xavier, on the other hand, oh yes, great school, great teachers. You got Omega level mutants in that bitch like Storm, Wolverine. You got Jean Grey in that bitch, the Phoenix. But you got to lay in your bed every night praying that a sentinel don't pop through the rooftop and kidnap your ass or murk your ass. I can't deal with that. I'm Team Brotherhood. All hail Magneto. Magnus. That's what they say. I know. I saw that shit too. And yes, it's some good comparisons because it's like, you know, Charles, why you want to fuck with the humans? They don't like us. You know, we are the superior race. But Charles was like, Magneto, I have a dream that we can all come together as one. Yes, I love that too. But if the enemy is killing your ass while you saying that shit, I think you need to join Magneto. But no, I want to wait till the Phoenix pop up. Hey, yo, Magneto, I need your help. Yo, Magneto, I need your help. My student just turned to a goddamn entity. Oh, bitch, you need my help for this shit, but you ain't gonna help me destroy the humans. Come on, man. Don't, not the human talk again. I say real shit. It's nothing like MLK or Malcolm X. It's more like we are a superior fucking race with these powers, and we could fuck these humans up for what they did to us. And since right now, like each and every one of us in here is fucking human, we are on Magneto's hit list. So, but Charles, I can't fuck with Charles either because I don't want to motherfucking get attacked by a sentinel at a safe haven. It's real crazy. The motherfucker wanted to kill the human race. This motherfucker changed the motherfucking polarity of the earth in the comics and fucked this bitch up. Like Magneto wasn't playing. But you got to understand his backstory. The backstory is he was a kid that was in the internment camps in World War II. He watched his parents get fucked up. And then he went through some other shit. You know what I'm saying? The nigga was, yo, the hatred for humanity starts from childhood. It wasn't just, I hate you motherfucking humans for fucking me up now. No. I've been hating y'all motherfuckers since y'all motherfucking fucked with me as a kid. You know what I'm saying? So like that's a lot of pain and trauma. You know, that's just understanding the character of Magneto. And Charles was smart. I think he was rich and shit. You know what I'm saying? Buy another couch, you rich motherfucker. Rick James, bitch. Magneto be snapping for no reason sometimes. Xavier turn the cheek too much. Yeah, you know, like, yeah, nigga, they both got a side that I'd be like, man, you know. But if I was the mutant, I'll choose Magneto because it's safer. And Magneto said, just don't provoke nobody. And if anybody fuck with me, I get the Merkel. And then if Magneto want to go to war with motherfuckers, I gotta be there. Nigga, that's cool with me. That's cool with me. And then I get to fight a couple X-Men and shit. That's cool with me. Because they popping up at our locations because they know we about to go motherfucking raise some shit. And they pop up like, what are you doing, Magneto? It's like, God damn, Cyclops, why y'all gotta keep on fucking with us? We ain't even fucking with y'all. On some real shit. We ain't even fucking with y'all. Why y'all keep on fucking with the Brotherhood? Like, shut up, Hurricane. Magneto, why are you doing this? off. It's gonna cut me off. Magneto, let me hit that nigga in his face. You know, but if I was to choose the X-Men, I would not be no goody two-shoe X-Man. I'm joining X-Force. That's motherfucking Cyclops group of the motherfuckers that got to do the goody and grammar shit. So I would be with Wolverine, Deadpool, Domino, Phantom X. Man, I'll be Gucci. Because I ain't doing no bullshit playing with toys and kids and talking and teaching. Put me on the X-Force with Wolverine and Deadpool. I want to go out there and kill some shit. Because we get to kill some shit. Yeah, the X-Men would kill a mutant, but not a human was always strange. Yeah, true. Y'all won't take down the humans that's sending sentinels to your motherfucking doorstep, busting through your fucking roof, kidnapping your students, right? And killing your students. And not only that, taking them back to be experimented on. Oh my fucking God. Stryker wasn't fucking playing. Stryker wasn't playing. That nigga was evil. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back to it. We're in the UK still.
Wait for teenagers to sign into social media. We are so cocked. Following Australia's ban on under 16s using addictive apps such as TikTok. Now, I've been clear on this on the channel before. I think that, children under 16 using social media is dangerous. Of course it is. And I think a solution needs to be found. I think that actually comes at a parental level to stop children from going on social media.
Yes, a parental level. It's the parents' job to raise the kids. Be like, parental block on your cable channels. Adult blockers on motherfucking phone apps or whatever the fuck. The parents can do that shit themselves. I've been seeing this shit since the 90s. Why is you letting the government become the parents or God? It's just like they know the people ain't gonna do shit. They know the people is sheep. But if there's 3 million plus people over there ready to fuck shit up, they should just fuck it all up. Fuck it up. Because we seen the hearings. I don't think these people care. They're gonna push this online safety shit. It's with the motherfucking digital ID. They already motherfucking got Australia on lock. China's already on lock. I'm hearing AI governance everywhere. Now, as much as I love Russia, Viva la mother Russia. Hand me the vodka. The victory is near. Dove Zadania. But they're fucking with AI too. So like when I be like, man, they say New World Order. I mean, New World Order is New World Order. How come all you motherfuckers claiming to be divided and shit, but y'all can agree on an Antarctic treaty? Everybody can agree on that one thing, but y'all can't agree on helping motherfucking people live prosperous and healthy fucking lives? You evil fucks. Oh my fucking God. Viva la revolution.
Same note, handing over copies of your passport or your digital ID to use social media is very, very, very terrifying. Since announcing the scheme, which is due to be introduced by the end of this parliament in 2028 to 2029, Sakia has tried to highlight the ways in which the technology can make everyday tasks easy.
Salute the enemy's public. Let me throw my fucking glasses on. What the fuck my glasses at? There you go. Salute enemy's public. What up, Doe? Fellow brother and comrade. We in the building.
Such as childcare or applying for a bank account, in the face of backlash from the public and many of its MPs. But the government has refused to set out exactly what its plans for digital ID cards involve, or how the scheme will be paid for. The Office for Budget Responsibility estimates it will cost $1.8 billion, but it's worth noting that during the digital ID debate, some of the MPs within Parliament did their own research, and they estimated that it could cost up to $20 billion. Shadow Cabinet Office Minister Mike Wood said last night that Labour said their plan for mandatory digital ID was about tackling illegal immigration, but now we hear they're secretly considering forcing it on newborns. What do babies have to do?
Yeah, forcing it on newborns. What the fuck do babies have to do with digital ID? It's like when I motherfucking covered this fucking Trump shit. It's like this is supposed to be about drugs, right? You're blowing up these boats about drugs, right? But right after y'all blew up these boats and took Maduro and his bitch. Hey, y'all do that press conference. All I'm hearing is oil. God, nigga, Hurricane don't see the future. I see patterns. Like, what the fuck? And besides, all right, you're talking about the major drug was fentanyl, right? Why is fentanyl being funneled through Mexico from China? What does Venezuela got to do with anything? Oh, yeah. Like Dave Chappelle said, oil? What you talking about, oil? What you niggas cooking? Get the fuck up out of here. Nigga, flip that water, nigga. We out there, man, nigga. Biggest oil reserves, nigga. Oh, my fucking God. Man, future hindsight. Colombia next. Colombia's next. Don't ask me why I know. Don't ask me how I know, but I know Colombia is next. I think Greenland is probably on that list too. I won't be surprised if that's already a fucking military state. What the fuck go on in Greenland, y'all? I heard that pop up. I heard through the grapevine, the conspiracy theory grapevine, or at least that's what they call us. But like, if they're just saying it right in our face, it's not a fucking conspiracy if they're saying it. I guess it's fentanyl. Now that's a good one, dog. You gotta trademark that shit. You gotta trademark that shit. But yeah, but they wilding with this digital ID for the children and shit.
Is stopping the boats. This would be a deeply sinister overreach by Labour, and all without any proper national debate. And this is something that I really want to touch on again. I know I've mentioned it in previous videos, but it is very, very important to the conversation. 3 million people signed the digital identification petition against it. They wanted to put a stop to it. They wanted to revoke this completely. Then a debate happened in Parliament where nearly every person in that room had opposition against it and said that we should stop this now before it becomes a tool that will become basically feature creep and be abused by governments, not just now, but in the future. It was the most embarrassing debate for the Labour Party, and still we've had no formal response from the Labour Party other than them announcing that they're going on an 8-week tour of the UK to try and...
Yeah, you realize Terminator was set in 2029, and you realize Soylent Green was in 2022. Soylent Green is people. Oh man. Oh my fucking God. Yeah, man. This shit fuck. Oh, this shit fuck. This shit fucking cooked. Fucking Soylent Green. But Terminator was the shit. Terminator 2 is my favorite motherfucking movie. Terminator 3, you know, it was great. You know what I'm saying? Because I was looking at this bitch whooping Arnold Schwarzenegger ass. I'm like, this bitch ain't feeling no pain. He ain't feeling no pain, but they fucking each other up. They fuck each other up in that bathroom. Like real shit. Like, god damn. Kristanna Loken could get the anyway. But that Rise of the Machines is pretty cool. But that Genesis and that Dark Fate, I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? They could have bought Justin Furlong back, but no, this nigga had to be on fucking drugs. Like, nigga. Nigga. You were supposed to come back for 3, nigga. But no. That's what took my mind out of it 3. I was like, nigga, where the fuck John Connor at? All right, fuck it. I got to deal with this guy. So, like, what took my mind, motherfucking, away was old girl. I was like, yeah, whoop that ass, bitch. This bitch was running, jumping off cliff tops, landing on limos, ripping off the roof, dodging bullets. Like, this bitch is bad. And, you know, right after that, I was watching Kill Bill, you know, Uber. I was like, this bitch is bad. But yeah, nigga, we're fucked. Yep. Motherfucking Terminator. I don't know what the fuck did this new shit. I'm like, mm-mm. So like the Terminator is a bitch that need to get a recharge. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, this shit was horrible. This shit horrible. I ain't gonna fuck up the whole continuity of the whole goddamn shit. That's why the definitive ending to me, I'ma just like end it at part 3. I'ma just end it at part 3. Where John Connor and the old girl is in that bunker and everything blows the fuck up. And then y'all start your resistance from there. Yeah, that new shit was horrible. I'm talking about, like, I love the franchise and I had to watch the shits. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I was like, nah, man. I like how they had my nigga from Doctor Who. You know what I'm saying? That was cool. You know what I'm saying? But still, though, nah, man. I'll fuck that shit up. Genesis was, oh my God. Genesis was horrible, and that Dark Fate was motherfucking just garbage. Like garbage. Super fucking trash. Like, y'all fuck. I'm surprised the Terminator Studio not a Starbucks right now after some shit like that. Like, damn, turn that nigga studio to a Starbucks. Kick that nigga out of fucking Hollywood. I like how they fucked up my Ghostbusters franchise with the bitches. And then, they brought it back and got back in the continuity. I was like, okay, cool. Thank you for fixing Ghostbusters. Because I was about to motherfucking I was about to flip if the female Ghostbusters is the definitive ending of Ghostbusters. I was like, yeah, man, I better change this shit. And they did. They made 2 fucking movies. Let's get back to it.
Promote digital ID to the British public and win favourability over digital ID. This policy is just another distraction from the government's total inability to deal with the crisis in the Channel. Only the Conservatives have a plan to stop illegal migration without infringing on the public's rights and freedoms. I don't think that's technically true. I've seen many different MPs from not actually just other parties, but also within the Labour Party. Some have actually suggested in conversation of different ways that they could tackle this in effective ways, but at the end of the day, at this point, no one in the Labour Party has any power. It's just Keir Starmer doing what he wants to do, and it's the top 3 buddies at the top that really get a say in all of this stuff. Former Tory Cabinet Minister Sir David Davis said, "This is creeping state surveillance. The idea that we should allocate children ID at birth is frankly an affront to centuries of British history, and is being put out by stupid ministers who really don't understand the technology they are playing with." Now, there's 2 arguments here. They either don't understand the technology or they do understand the technology and how dangerous it will be and have an ulterior motive. I'll let you guys discuss that one in the comments. So David...
Oh yeah, the ulterior motive is I always feel like somebody finding me, because they are. They ain't got no privacy. Oh, that's the whole fucking point. It's like, oh, you parents don't want to do it? We'll get your babies at birth, bitch. We gonna track you regardless. Dun, dun, dun. If that motherfucking UK don't burn down after this shit, I don't know what's gonna be. I don't know what it's gonna be. I think we need to motherfucking implement righteous vengeance upon these tyrannical, evil motherfuckers. Like, simple. It's fucking simple.
The Prime Minister of selling the policy on the bogus premise of tackling illegal immigration before quietly expanding it without informing Parliament, adding it's a constitutional disgrace delivered in a disgraceful manner. The Lib Dem Cabinet Office spokesman Lisa Smart said reports that ministers may be considering dragging newborn babies into the already overreaching digital ID scheme would be a frightening development. The Lib Dems have long warned about the government's obsession with extending state control through Operation Creep, and now seems that they want to go even further. Instead of forking out 1.8 billion of taxpayers' cash on this authoritarian scheme, they should be focusing on getting down GP waiting times and having to cut people's energy bills. I agree with that. 100%. So, complete side note here, but about 2 years ago when I lived at my old house, I booked an appointment with my GP, and they gave me an appointment date 5 weeks away from when I called them. What? Now, we should all completely object to this, but at the end of the day, petitions, they serve a purpose to kind of like showcase to the public and to the media how people are against stuff like this. But as we saw from the digital ID debate, it doesn't do anything. Everyone in that room was against it. Even the people that were for it listed off reels of concerns that they have with digital ID, and the Labour government are still pursuing it. I think that unless, I don't know, 50 million people in the UK sign a petition against this, I don't think any real change will be seen. At the moment, they haven't put it into a document of what the proposed legislation would be, but it will probably be a clause underneath the digital ID legislation. So we'll probably see, digital ID bill that comes into effect with it in clause 27, somewhere hidden at the bottom about children. Or they'll introduce digital ID, and then in the months after that's been passed, they'll introduce it there. For the time being, all I can suggest is that you sign the digital identification petition, which will be linked down below. And also, while you're down there, make sure to check out Private Internet Access VPN to get.
What he just said is, we don't give a fuck about your 3 million people not caring about this shit. We're going to push this shit. Even the people in parliament is saying, yo, dog, we don't need to fuck with this shit. But the higher us, like, nigga, we're going to push this shit. We got to get this 2030 agenda popping. New world order. New world order. We about to fuck shit up so we can do this Project Bluebeam shit. Or whatever new scamdemic that they motherfucking say that they're going to do again. Bill Gates said it. Fauci said it. And I heard Biden say it. Oh, yes, there's going to be another one. If y'all people fall for this shit again, I think the first one was a test for to see who will fall for it or not. And like, since a lot of people did, they're going to do it again. Go ahead. Go ahead. Like I said, you target practice to me. You target practice to me. Blyer. But anyway, we're on the last video. I think it's the last video.
The government.
The government should
control the social media.
Should do.
Yeah. And this guy's not even flinching. That guy doesn't flinch. She doesn't flinch. She's just like, no, okay. So here is Israeli billionaire Shlomo Kramer. And
Israeli billionaire. Hashtag fuck Israel. Yes, I said it. And China. Fuck y'all bastards too. And that Asian hate bill. What on? Y'all put that shit out because y'all knew we was gonna motherfucking say, nigga, China did it, China did it, China did it. And yeah, y'all heard Kung Flu virus. And as much as Trump was on some funny shit, he was fucking right. And plus, I already fucking called it out way in the beginning. How the fuck they company got the same symbol as Umbrella from the game Resident Evil? Come on now, it's telling you, like, to me personally, I feel like I'm being mocked. Like on some real shit, I feel like they're mocking me. I'm like, nigga, you know how I fucking come to your spot? And motherfucker, I liked you, what? You're mocking us. But I put it in people's face like, you're a conspiracy theorist. I'm like, nigga, this is the fucking building with the same symbol as the Umbrella Corporation doing the same shit, creating bioweapons. Like, what else do you want to see? All right, you want to hear Bill Gates say the population? Here you go. Show them that. They still say you're a conspiracy theorist. Well, fuck it, nigga. Get in my way. Get in my way when I'm start blasting against this fucking government. Don't tell me to calm down. Don't tell me I'm overreacting. Don't tell me you need to chill. Nigga, I will knock your fucking head off. Whoa, bitch, get off the way. Yeah, the government is mocking us. Hell yeah. Shouts out to Chuck the Guy. What's good? Oh, I remember Children of Man. That's a great movie. As a matter of fact, did I write that down? I'm about to write that down. Watch Children of Men. I don't know if I've seen it. I'm not really sure. But like, I am a movie buff, and this would be a good collection. Y'all say it's a good movie. It'd be a good movie to add to my collection. For sure, for sure. But yeah, now they're about to talk about freedom of speech, just the meat and potatoes of the episode. Let's get it.
He was on CNBC, and he's going to let you know that the First Amendment is a nuisance to people like him. And he's going to tell you we got to get rid of it. You ready? Let's listen.
Network, Shlomo Kramer, also one of the founders of Checkpoint, another big cyber company. Shlomo, it's great to have.
He's a founder of these big checkpoints. So it doesn't sound good, right? Sounds like another Mossad operation. Oh, Checkpoint. What? Okay, here we go. Sounds like Palantir. Checkpoint.
Have you here? Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
How is AI, cyber warfare, shaping geopolitics right
So
now?
AI is going to revolutionize cyber warfare, cyber warfare from critical infrastructure to the fabric of society and politics, and undermining it, giving unfair advantage to authoritarian governments against other government countries. First Amendment type.
Did you sound like Harry
That's
Kissinger?
already happening. You're seeing the
You sound like Klaus Schwab.
in countries that allow for the First Amendment and protect it, which is great. And I know it's difficult to hear, but it's time to limit the First Amendment in order to protect it.
It's time to limit the First Amendment in order to protect it. And they bitch is like, See, I want to be like the Joker. You get what you fucking deserve. Blam. So both of those motherfuckers. This one got a song called Freedom of Speech is Dead. And they're trying to kill it. They're trying to kill it. And they're trying to kill it motherfucking slowly. This is a slow burn. They played a long game. Well, I got a long range. Blah! Bars. I already played a clip yesterday about motherfucking Klaus Schwab saying that like there's a lot of people angry about globalism and the elites. Yeah, because you evil motherfuckers are fucking up the people and this planet at the same damn time. And expect me not to be motherfucking upset about this shit? Nah. Even my phone agrees. Bling, bling. Oh, shit. Happy birthday to my homeboy in the set. Jesus.
Before it's too late.
What do you mean?
I mean that we need to control the platforms.
Control the platforms? Control platforms. Wow. Yup, we need to control platforms. I motherfucker did an HHN about Mr. BB, aka Bishop Netanyahu. Bishop Netanyahu talking about we need to put people in place on social media to combat anti-Semitism. We need to, like infiltrate these spots and motherfucking fuck with people and make their own shit, to motherfucking support Israel. Like what? Fuck Israel. And this motherfucker talk about this shit. Fuck out of here. Get him.
This is amazing, all the stuff he's packing in just a few minutes.
Control platforms?
Really packing it in. He's
Control platforms. Control platforms. Let me stop again. Control platforms. Hashtag I covered what Larry Fink said. We need to control behaviors. I'm in the gaming sector. This nigga pop up in the gaming sector talking about we need to control behaviors. Motherfuckers paying off. Extorting motherfuckers. If you don't put this shit in your video games, we're going to make your lives a living hell. I covered that when that bitch said that shit. You're going to implement this gay agenda in video games. These motherfucking, these fucking low-ass, horrible storylines. Make all the characters female bosses with no fucking depth. Make all the male characters pussy and shit and scared. I'm like, what the fuck? And then not only that, make the game short and make it buggy. And then you got to pay for patches and motherfucking pay for DLC to get a real full complete game. What a world we live in when it comes to the gaming sector. But when I found out about Larry Fink, that's only because of the fucking gaming sector. And I got to defend the gaming sector because they're trying to tell you can't post certain games if it's too bloody, if it's too violent and all this shit. That's why I'm struggle streaming playing my Far Cry. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, fuck this shit. Nigga, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. I'm talking about there's AI slop on this fucking platform. And they purging over 5 million fucking people in the past 6 fucking months. For y'all right here, right now, that got y'all platforms, we survived a purge. And they'll talk about there's a rapture coming. And all nigga, fuck that. We was about to get raptured off of YouTube. Right, it's literally every freaking where. Hell yeah. Yeah, all politicians do is sniff coke and line their pockets with money and lie to the people. Speaking of coke, hey yo, remember that incident where they found coke in the White House and they act like they didn't know who it was, but suddenly on the same day, that was the day that Hunter Biden showed up. Y'all remember that shit? Y'all found coke in the bathroom. Secret Service, they found coke in the bathroom and nobody know who it was. But Hunter Biden is visiting right now. Somebody can't, yo, you can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. Who remembers that shit? Thank you for bringing up coke. Motherfucking, there's a lot of fucking druggies out here. And Hunter Biden is one of them. We see the video. Waving a gun, smoking crack. Let a nigga do that on Facebook. He's going straight to jail. You can't pass go. You could not collect $200. But Hunter Biden, the Hunter Biden laptop scandal was fucking crazy. I covered all that shit. Shout out Low Key. Low Key covered that shit too. man, nigga, we was clowning on these motherfucking governments, dog. Facts. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? This nigga Hunter Biden was something else. And then, not only that, Biden do a preemptive pardon to motherfuckers. Preemptive pardon to motherfuckers that know that we was gonna try to get these niggas on trials against crimes against humanity. He put motherfucking preemptive pardons on his family. Like, yo, right before he left, was like, oh shit, I'm about to lose. Pardon these motherfuckers, pardon those motherfuckers. We out. We gotta protect these. And then once the motherfucking Francis Boyle that I covered yesterday, he was trying to put Gates on trial against crimes against humanity, or Gates and somebody else, last name Burley or some shit. This nigga got fucking deleted right before the fucking trial. So, it's fucking wild out here. But let's get to it. They fucking try to take away our freedom of speech and freedom of expression.
Was the name totalitarian surveillance state already taken?
Right. He's buying a dub.
So, okay, here we go.
To stack rank the authenticity of every person that expresses themselves online.
So every person who's online, you cannot go online unless you are already verified by the government who you are.
Wow.
That's what they're saying.
Yep.
So no more anonymous posting, nothing. Really? Is that even pen names? So like Mark Twain would have to say, I'm really Samuel Clemens if he was writing today?
Yep. There's going to be a lot of people that got troll accounts that's going to be pissed. A lot of people that want to go incognito and they're going to be pissed. A lot of people that just want to hide behind an avatar. They're going to be pissed. You got to be a creator. Otherwise, you can't do shit. You got to be a creator or see you later. Hurry up and buy. Or fucking hurry up and obey.
Yes, according to, for this guy, yeah.
Sex. I said it. Now you,
yeah.
I hate that.
And take control over what they are saying based on that ranking too.
So he just said everybody needs to be verified by the government to be able to post on social media, and then we control what they're saying.
And doesn't that sound like the digital ID? Doesn't that sound like China? Doesn't that sound like Australia? Doesn't that sound like the New World Order? New World Order. Hashtag fuck the government.
Their rankings. She cuts him off. I wish she didn't cut him off because he was going to tell you it's a social credit score. By their rankings, it's their social credit score. So we become more and more like China without the flying cars and the high-speed rail and the healthcare for everybody. Did you? I'll back this up a little bit. Just think clear again.
Authenticity of every person that expresses themselves online and take control over what they are saying based on that ranking.
And take control. Oh, he's literally just saying it out loud.
Yep. Take control of their content based on their ranking. Well, I know my ranking is going to be super low because I say fuck the government all the fucking time. I won't even have a platform. Just when I thought if I go to China, I have to be underground in the sewer somewhere saying fuck the government, or I might have to go from a bando to a bando, set up my shit real quick, talk my shit for like 2.5 hours and dip. You know, like before somebody come and say, someone broke into that apartment. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to motherfucking be on the run. But I can do it though. You know what I'm saying? Man, shit. All thing I gotta worry about is motherfucking snitches. But shit, I got a katana. I suffer off their ass. I'm be like, hello, Cloud. I'm gonna stab the shit out of a motherfucker. Allegedly. Which nigga will snitch on me? Decapitation! Fuck their ass up. I'm gonna walk in that bitch dressed like Sephiroth. Nigga with the Murasama. Hit you with the Urasama. DJ Drama.
You watch the two CNBC News twits. Not only do they not push back on this, they just keep it's like they're cheering it on. They don't go, whoa. I'm in the news business in America. I know the importance of the First Amendment.
The government should control social media.
So she just clarifies. So the government, you talk about the government should control social media. He's like, yeah. It's like, okay, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. She doesn't go, are you nuts? You know that undermines the whole basis of this country? Do you not get that? That we're not supposed to be the Soviet Union. We're not supposed to be China. We're not supposed to be Saudi Arabia. That we're about freedom. And the First Amendment, that's why it's first, because it's the most important, freedom of speech. But they don't go, whoa, they don't. They go, oh yeah, so you're just saying government controls it? Yeah, it makes sense.
Control over what they are saying based on that ranking. The government should control social media.
Yeah, and this guy's not even flinching. That guy doesn't flinch. She doesn't flinch. She's just like, yeah, okay. Well, I'm certainly not going to go against an Israeli billionaire who's into cybersecurity. They know where the bread is buttered and how to stay safe.
And we need to educate people against lies, and government need to develop cyber defense programs that are as sophisticated as the sub attack. Today it's a 1 to 100 ratio. And really government are not doing this today at any rate, and enterprises are left fending for themselves.
Technology is moving much faster than the...
If anybody played the video game Homefront, I might have to play that game in a minute. The whole fucking country fucked with the technology that Korea created. Everything. Korea shut everything off at the push of a button, came over here and invaded this bitch. And we're in the process of a revolution. It's a video game called Homefront Revolution. Check that game out. Check that fucking game out. I just hate you can't manually save because the fucking autosave features sometimes fuck up your game. That's the only fucking default about that game. I hate that shit. I gotta cross my fingers on every mission, and plus, like the shit that loads up, you gotta make sure you go to the right save. You might go all the way back. You have to do a whole bunch of shit over again. I hate that fucking shit. But the fucking storyline of the game is you are a fucking revolutionary looking for a motherfucking revolutionary leader. When you find him, you know, like y'all do some shit and then he gets captured. You go back to his base and work with the leader's crew. And then y'all motherfucking plot to try to rescue him. You know, and like when you get to the end, you become the man. You know, but that shit wild. But it's all about guerrilla warfare, man. I'm talking about like, dog, we going through houses, buildings, man, docks. I'm talking about, man, the government ain't motherfucking playing in that game. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and you can craft shit. You can motherfucking. I'm talking about like being real innovative, like turning a handgun into a Uzi. You know, like you got a dog ass handgun, like a 4.5 or something. You take off the top of that bitch, put a Uzi on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You can motherfucker turn whatever to a shotgun. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, that shit wild. You can hack shit. What is it called? Oh yeah, it's called Homefront Revolution. Heard of it, never played it, man. Check that motherfucking game out. That game is cool. You know, I just don't like the autosave shit. You know, because it might fuck up your game. You know, that's the only default. Only default. Like it's a little glitchy too, just like a little bit though, like not a lot. But shouts out to everybody. But yep, it's called Homefront Revolution. I might play it later on my gaming, some gaming shit. I gotta find out where I'm at though. Like I think I'm already in the other new area. It all depends. I gotta see. But yeah.
Political system typically can to respond
Right,
to
so
it.
you need to use technology, to stabilize the political system. And you need to put adjustments that are perhaps not.
I mean, we're at a point
not
though,
necessary.
right? I mean, I can go on Instagram.
So I think he's getting ready. Yeah, but come on, we live in a country with the First Amendment, and there's already been censorship that people voted against in 2024. Yeah, that's what I thought he was going to say. No, but what he says, he goes to give an example of why what this guy's saying would be a good idea. Watch this.
I mean, we're at a point though, right? I mean, I can go on Instagram or TikTok, and frankly, it already is becoming unclear what is fake and what is real.
Exactly.
And once you eliminate that ability to discern truth from fiction, then what are you left with?
Well, then you just get the government to control everything, right?
Dummy.
That's what he's saying. Wait, the government controls everything. You think I'm kidding? Listen, it gets even worse.
You are left in polarization of society and inner fighting, and you.
So he's saying, because of people making AI videos and posting them, that leads to polarization and infighting in your society.
Wow.
Which, by the way, is exactly what they want.
Yep.
But guess what his solution is?
have to control that, and you see that
You have
already.
to control it. Meaning the government has to control what people are posting on social media, meaning the government has to police your speech.
Happening across the world. So this is an urgent need by the government to do that. And until then, enterprises are buying by themselves more and more cybersecurity solutions, but they can't afford all these solutions by themselves. So they are looking for ways to deliver a more efficient consumption.
And I assume you have some of those ways, obviously.
So, and that drives really the next generation of companies such as Wiz, CrowdStrike, Cato networks on the network that are platforms and are able to deliver this extended need for security in an affordable way for enterprises.
For enterprises,
Right.
not for governments.
Not for government, but government need to start building their programs, and the same tools can be used also by government.
But the two leaders in AI, one is China, which obviously already is using AI to control the population. And here we're all out in a race with China. And so we're not as interested in regulation right now, certainly not at the state level, for example.
And that's
First of all, Trump just signed an order saying that the states cannot
Right.
Right.
I covered
regulate
that.
AI.
I covered that.
So they're taking the exact opposite of what conservatism usually is about.
And another thing, RFK, I covered that nigga bending over the AI. Like we gonna need an extra motherfucking help for the health shit. And you wonder why your family don't fuck with you. They back the fuck away. I covered what Trump said. It was like, the Kennedys don't fuck with my motherfucking people. The only motherfucker that fuck with me is the motherfucker on this cabinet. The Kennedy family don't fuck with the Kennedy City honors. Like this right after one of the I think like a granddaughter of one of the Kennedys passed, and like Trump response was like, the fucking Kennedys don't fuck with me. Only the one that fuck with me is the one in my cabinet. Yeah, the one that's choosing to bend over. The only reason why the Kennedys don't fuck with you because y'all bitch ass government killed JFK and his fucking brother. So yes, we're not going to deal with the government in any way, shape, or form. This is why I still give RFK the side eye, because you are in the game with niggas that murked your family. If I was still in the game, I would have motherfucking been like, I'm about to take out all the people that had something to do with my father and my uncle's death, and then I'm gonna get the fuck up out this bitch and leave the fucking country, go on an island somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And do the infiltration game and pop, and get the fuck on. Or get the people that was involved locked up and justice is served, and you can finally motherfucking rest with a cool conscience and leave politics. That's how I would have did it. But nah, I want to stay in the game. I love the benefits. How about you use all that fucking money to get your voice modulated properly? You sound like you smoke 1,000 cigarettes a day. Fucking RFK bars. Let's go.
About local control.
Salute
Trump is
everybody.
taking the control away from people in
Even
their
the phone
local
agrees.
municipalities and giving it to central government, the federal government, which is the opposite of what conservatives are supposed to be for. They're already doing that. So they're already saying no control of AI.
big mistake, because if China has a single narrative that protects its inner stability, and the US has allows for multiple narratives, it puts them in an unfair advantage that long term is going to cost the stability of the nation.
So what he just said is, well, if China controls everyone's speech and they can have one narrative get out into their communities, into their society, just one narrative that the government controls, while the United States has everybody being able to say whatever they want, and that's bad, and that gives an advantage to China, and that's going to come back to hurt us. So in order to fight back against China, we have to have one narrative also, meaning we have to censor everybody and have the government control our social media and speech.
Yep. I'm surprised China ain't started a revolution. Because they don't give you time to plan. The moment a neighbor hear you say, man, fuck the CCP, niggas at your door, I heard between 5 minutes and 2 hours. I need to find a perfect time window. I need to find that perfect time because I'm hearing different time frames. I'm watching the cops come to a nigga crib, hauling a nigga out, beating his ass with clubs for talking the shit about the CCP. Yo. So picture shit going like that over here. Niggas saying fuck the government. And the not just the fucking SWAT, but nigga Homeland Security, NSA, CIA, FBI pulling up to your shit and hauling your ass out. Not with billy clubs, but nigga with an AR-15 in your face. And you might get billy clubbed or tased. And they got dogs with them. And they got helicopters with them. Like, nigga, what? Motherfuckers are living in fear. Let's just keep it 1,000. We are afraid to die for our freedom. We're afraid to fight for our freedom. But like real shit, there's some of us out there are afraid. I got to talk about this. Some of us are afraid of losing ourselves if we do pull that trigger. And I think we need to talk about that. Don't obtain a bloodlust. We're doing this for freedom, not for enjoyment. Yes, I'm going to enjoy destroying my enemy, but it's not in a bloodlust of way. It's like we can't lose ourselves. We have a mission to eradicate evil and let the planet go back to its natural state, you know, and we could all be free, living peace, love, and harmony. And the earth can fucking heal. It ain't just about the people, it's about the goddamn planet itself. If this Mother Gaia, sorry, Mother Gaia, but these evil motherfuckers fucking this bitch up and I need help. Even Mother Gaia and Captain Planet had to call 5 individuals that was willing and the chosen ones to wield rings to stop evil people for fucking up the planet. Let our powers combine. Let our money, mind, and resources combine. Let our skills and abilities combine. And let's summon Captain Planet. But what do Captain Planet say at the end of the show? The power is yours. And you know, when that show came out, I'm gonna keep on talking about this. When that show came out, corporations was pissed. They protested that show because they said it put corporations in a bad light. Yeah, you in a bad light if you're fucking up the fucking ecosystem, you son of a bitch. Poisoning the water, cutting down the trees, doing a whole bunch of gutter ass shit. And y'all corporations that do that gutter ass shit was mad that a show was motherfucking spreading awareness to children and to adults that watch it with their children about what the fuck go on in our ecosystem and in the fucking world. And like how these people are not fucking aliens. These motherfuckers are actually human CEOs of corporations with fucking motherfucking weird bad guy motherfucking names and shit. Like motherfucking Bond villain type shits. Motherfuckers are human. They just look ugly. Much love to Water Style. Water Style Jutsu. Hit you with that tsunami. Shouts out to Water Style. Make sure y'all check out her music. She's a great artist and she make great beats. Make sure y'all show her some love. Much love to the goddess Water Style. You already know what it is. But we're talking about how they're trying to take away our freedom of speech. A billionaire is talking to a person like the government needs to control our social media and shit like that.
And they're sitting there going, oh, yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. That's why we're news people. Not an original thought in their brains. Not a skeptical question. Nothing. Isn't that amazing? I think it's amazing.
So changes must be made.
So change, because the First Amendment, we have to get rid of it to save it. We have to burn down that village so we can save that village. Isn't that what that sounds like? That's exactly what that sounds like. I wonder where I heard that from. Was it Vietnam?
Every time I hear Vietnam, the song pops up in my head. There's something happening here, but it ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there telling me he had to beware. Stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going on. I still love that motherfucking song. That's a jam. That's a fucking jam. I wish I know how long that song was #1 on the goddamn charts. But like for real, when that song came out, like goddamn, it's like real shit. Music was a reflection of a time long lost to history. Like real shit, man. That's why music has to be timeless. This is why I try to make timeless music. I want people to remember, as long as there's a tyrannical government, an oligarchy, or authoritarianism, totalitarianism, my music will always stay relevant. And motherfuckers look at me like, are you scared? I'm gonna tell that bitch or that motherfucker, just like Achilles told that kid, like, this is why no one will remember your name. And Achilles went up there and took Nathan Jones the fuck out. That was Nathan Jones from wrestling. He played in that motherfucking Tony Jaa movie. That shit was cold. Like, it was about that elephant or some shit. Like, what's it, The Protector? I think it was called The Protector or The Professional. No, it was Protector. That motherfucker, ooh, fuck those niggas up. Tony Jaa? Man, Tony Jaa daughter? Man, dog. I'm not talking about how bad she is. I'm talking about, nigga, how cold her fucking skills is. Like, damn. Damn. She played in the movie that blew my motherfucking mind. Gotta hit the stove real quick. Try to make some shrimp. Yep. Hell yeah, we almost finished. This is a 16-minute video. We at 9 minutes. That is almost finished. Then we gonna get up out of here because I'm past the 2-hour mark. But I definitely come back. I might come back in game, or we might come back have a jam session. Because I gotta hit the stove too. I gotta hit some stove because I'm hitting this last blunt right now. Yeah, you already know what it is.
So I just hate to tell you, Israel, you already blew it. You blew it by committing a genocide and bullying everybody to go along with censorship. You're like the white comic who opened with the wrong bit at the Apollo, and there's no coming back from that. You got to bug out. So you should be in your hideouts writing documents and faking your demise for the media. Here's what Glenn Greenwald said. He said, genuine thanks to Israeli billionaire Shlomo Kramer for stating so explicitly and unflinchingly what so many other top Israelis and their U.S. loyalists are saying, albeit a bit more subtly. Americans must learn to accept limits on our First Amendment rights. And that's what Benjamin Netanyahu has been screaming about. Remember, so that's why they did the false flag in Australia, was to pressure people to get down to one narrative and censor people who are saying negative things about Zionism and Israel. And that's what this is all about. So you remember that, right? You remember that?
I can't wait till Australia snap. I can't wait till they snap. They gonna snap on, man, nigga. They gonna fuck the government up. All right, nigga, this is for COVID and this is for what the fuck y'all doing now, man. I can't wait till they snap. I can't wait till they snap. That shit gonna be live. That shit gonna be live like a motherfucker. Shit, dog, on some real shit. I can't wait for motherfuckers wake up in China, to get over their fear. I'm like, shit, nigga, y'all better go join a triad or something to overcome fear. And then like start a revolutionary set within a small triad group. and then get the attention of your boss to be like, why are you attacking government buildings? Because, sir, these people need to be free. But bitch, I need to make money, and these government officials are in my pocket. I should decapitate you, but I love your conviction and you're a good earner. So we need to work around some shit. Because I highly agree, the Chinese people need to go back to their roots. I hope the roots ain't the Silk Road, because I know what the fuck y'all did there. Y'all flooded the shit with gambling, prostitution, and opium, nigga. And y'all worked with the powers that shouldn't be. That's over here fucking up shit. Don't think I forgot about that. Don't think I forgot about the world is a ghetto. Y'all remember that song? I got some shit on all these fucking countries. So since there's a new world order, we need a new world disorder. It's taking too damn long. I know, right? I know.
He did that, right? Okay. So Benjamin Netanyahu is pushing out, and Trump's doing it for them. He's got the colleges to do it. He's gotten hate speech implemented for Zionists on college campuses. He's got DEI for Zionists on college campuses. He's deporting people who speak critically of Israel. He's doing all that stuff already. He's threatening funding to colleges if they don't censor on behalf of Israel, stuff like that. And let's remember what Mersheimer said. The single greatest threat to freedom of speech in the United States at this point in time is Israel and its supporters here in the United States. March 13th, 2025, he said that. Okay. All right. Well, here's a little bit more. Village Crazy Lady Mel says this guy, Jay Collins, he's a lieutenant governor of Florida, which a lot of people are saying Florida is like a vassal state to Israel, or it's the new Israel. So here's what he had to say. Let's listen to what he had to say. Okay, ready?
You don't have the right to harm other people.
So you don't have the right to harm other people, even with your words. Watch this.
You don't have the right to harm other people with your words. And you don't have the right to say things that have really negative, really horrible meanings.
I don't have the right to say fuck the government. I don't have the right to say fuck the police. I don't have the right to say fuck the motherfucking FBI. Fuck the motherfucking CIA. Fuck the motherfucking DEA. Da, 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 da. Fuck the motherfucking NSA. Fuck the motherfucking DOJ. Fuck the motherfucking EPA. Da, 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 da. Let's keep going. Fuck the motherfucking FCC. Fuck the motherfucking. Nah, man. Freedom of speech. Freedom of fucking speech. What happened to sticks and stones may break my bones, but words would never hurt me. Man up. Stop being a bitch because I said fuck the government. Even the phone agrees. For real, I know I'm on fire today. Early in the morning. Early in the day. Why you say good morning? I'm hunting, nigga. Dave Chappelle was stupid in the undercover, brother. It's like morning. It's like, nigga, like, can you give me the word that trigger these fits? Let's get back to it.
Want people to destroy Israel. That matters.
Fuck Israel and its government.
I like what Mel says. She says, yes, I do, Jay. I absolutely do. Full stop. God gave me that right, and only God can take away that right of me saying whatever I want, no matter whose feelings it hurts. Dude had one private meeting with Benjamin Netanyahu, and now he's got a full-blown God complex. WTAF? What the actual F?
I say, what in the frosted mini fuck? What in the Waka Flocka flaming fuck? What? It's like, what? I don't give a Jean-Claude Van Damme how you feel if I say fuck the government and fuck the police. Like, nigga, these motherfuckers are some evil sons of bitches. They're putting snuff films of them shooting unarmed people in the fucking face and the back and shit, and we can't motherfucking retaliate. Oh, fuck all that. Nah, nigga. I'm like Miles Morales. Nah, bruh. I'm gonna do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm Spider-Man 1999. I got the motherfucking I got the jean jacket over the Spidey suit with the motherfucker Jabot jeans and the motherfucking fitted snapback and a Grant Hill jersey. And I'm whooping niggas ass. Spider-Man 1999, bitch. You know, with some motherfucking headphones on with a motherfucking Walkman. Yo, man, they had a 70s Spider. It was called Spider Punk. That shit was cold. You know, he had a cool suit and he beat niggas with a guitar. I was like, oh, this is cold. This is cold. Let's get back to it.
So where do we draw the line at the sensitivities of others? When does it become an actionable by the government to shut you down? What about the nutcase sitting across from you on the bus who gets offended every time you use the word "the" in a sentence? What about that guy? So here, they're going after the First Amendment in broad daylight. This is even worse than taxing us for Israel without our representation or consent, which alone warrants revolution. They're finally going for the wall.
Oh, he said it. The word of the day is revolution. Viva la revolution. The only solution is revolution. Destroy your government now. Hurricane. Signed, Hurricane. You know, make that a shirt. You already know what it is. And in the words of Stokely Carmichael, a.k.a. Kwame Ture, extreme times calls for extreme solutions.
As the saying goes, this is it. This is it. So, remember what Elon Musk said about free speech?
I acquired X in order to preserve freedom of speech in America, the First Amendment. And I'm going to stick to that. And if that means making less money, so be it.
And when this got tweeted out, he said, without freedom of speech, the West will fall. He said that December 5th of this year. But of course, we know he's also a what they call subservient to Israel. We also know that. So, will he stand by it?
And we also know that Elon Musk's family in South Africa was doing some shit. Go look that up. Fuck Elon Musk.
It's free speech. Will he stand up to this garbage? Will he stand up to the Lieutenant Governor of Minnesota? Fascinating seeing these so-called anti-woke warriors
It's like
change
a
on
robber
a
break to
dime
your
to
house.
become special
To their
DEI
stuff, they're
snowflakes
asking.
for Israel's
Please
genocide
not cuss.
program.
Salute
Curly
JoJo.
says, already failed in Australia. I have $95,000 in damages I have to pay for identifying two males in a female sport. Truth speech has been rebranded as vilification.
Yep.
And hate speech.
Yep.
Truth speech is now hate speech.
Yep. So fuck the government, kill them all.
Newsmax, Harvard University began punishing students who were involved in campus anti-Israel protests.
Fuck
there it
Israel.
is.
I hope Israel burn alive.
That be has some trouble.
Yeah, they definitely should get rid of those critical thinkers
Yes.
protesting.
That's my past self
That
talking.
should be chilling. The Patriot Voice says, remember that Trump has tapped Palantir to create an entire database of all American citizens. It brings no pleasure for me to inform you that Donald Trump is actively working with the very same deep state he claimed he would obliterate to create the largest surveillance database of Americans ever created. The plan is in lockstep with the UN Agenda 2030 goals and the WEF Fourth Industrial Revolution. Wait, remember the first time I heard about the Fourth Industrial Revolution? Remember who it was who told me about that? Isn't that interesting? Not Kathleen Madigan. MAGA, if you're observing this from afar and holding on to any semblance of hope that Trump is who he said he was, sadly, it's time to wake up to a brutal realization. So this is what's coming. You're in a complete surveillance state. So Palantir has been set up to create a database on every American. So this is coming, and you see how much the news people are going to push back on this, right? Zero, because they're controlled by Zionists. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm going to cover more of this in my next segment. So there you go. Zionism is your enemy. Zionism is the enemy of the world. Zionism is the enemy of freedom of speech. Zionism is the enemy of freedom and truth. And there you go. And Trump is 100% Zionist. Congratulations. You got suckered.
Or what we like to say, congratulations, you played yourself. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. Now it's time to play a track and we're going to get up out of here. Salute, Low Key. God damn, made it to the end. Shit, dog, you got to watch the playback. But shit, dog, you made it just in time anyway. Play this track. Sure, remember, I'm going to come back, when I get back from the store. I'm going to come back and, probably go live and jam or play the game and shoot some motherfuckers real quick. But like, shouts out to Low Key. Damn, man, I got to catch the playback on your last, on the last live you did. I was working on my music, working on my final track for the Breath of the Ancestors. And then that's fucking 5 albums in less than a year. Tupac and DMX ain't got shit on me. The AI ain't got shit on me. I got another parody coming too. Motherfuckers ain't ready. Well, shouts out to Low Key, man. What's good? Fuck the government. Then we gonna get up out of here.
Idiocracy became real life. Truman Show is my real life. I'm Neo, that red pill, it ruined my life. They live. They for our demise. Even an angel not above falling. Conspiracy theorists, I think that's my calling. Reporting live from the Civil War, I'm recording. With my eyes wide shut, Illuminati wanna see us all in a coffin. Beef and vendetta and vigilantes, yeah, we all revolting.
I think I'm entitled. You want answers. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Dodge your monsters in Dark City. Then you just be real and try to fuck with me like Resident Evil experiments. Gonna pull the guns out there and kill the quick. The demolition man ain't scared shit. Summon finish with the case, you prepare for this. I robot, can you see the microchips? Play the nigga forehead over your wrist. They ain't got the nigga alive, they be watching shit. Put a secret spy weird in device shit. People saying they adapted with no licenses. Got an M&AK for precise hits. I watch the device and whip. Make you crash to a motherfucking building, bitch. Pop the clip, in the blink, they click bow. Overkill a nigga, they hit it with more rounds. Hurricane spit in the flames is profound. Why these people tripping on gender and pronouns? What about the homeless and government shutdowns? For the government, we shooting them all down. Just like the Matrix, bitch, amazing flips. Shoot you in the face, you bitch, the case dismissed. Send it to the grave, the bitch, they can't convict. I'm the motherfucker from the ancient myth, I came to whip. Ready support the human start in the Hunger Games. Yeah, you bitches will run for. Set the record straight, these niggas ain't on par. White House down, we killing them all, dog.
Idiocracy became real life. Truman Show is my real life. I'm Neo, that red pill, it ruined my life. They live, they praying for our demise. Even an angel not above falling. Conspiracy theorists, I think that's my calling. Reporting live from the Civil War, I'm recording. With my eyes wide shut, Illuminati wanna see us all in a coffin. Beef and vendetta and vigilantes, yeah, we all revolting.
Yep, I knew they was gonna kick me out my shit. They was fucking with my sound. It was like, God damn it. You fucking with his Bluetooth. Fucking, they just fuck with the live and just kick him out. I'm like, man, bitch, I better be lucky that I already played this song that we gonna get up out of here. Shout out to everybody. Sure, man, but I'll be back, dog. Oh shit. I'm gonna come back. We gonna game and shit. We gonna come back and game and shoot some motherfuckers in the face. But you know, some grimy ass shit. But shouts out to Low Key. Shout out to JoJo. Shout out to Archangel. Water Style. Comic was in the building. Live and Learn. Charles in the building. Branches was good. Keith. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to everybody. Yeah, but I gotta head to the store real quick. Grab me some blunts, come back. Then we gonna rock out gaming shit. And catch y'all in a minute. It's the Fuck the Government Podcast, episode 54. You already know. And catch y'all in the next one. I got an HHN later. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I want to shoot a nigga in the face or probably play some music. Or I just shoot a nigga in the face. Might play Resident Evil. Who knows? But let me get up out of here real quick. Shouts out to everybody. Catch the playback. Fuck the Government Podcast, episode 54. Let's get it. Fuck the Government Podcast. I need a guitar riff. My mouth this big. Shouts out to everybody.